Okay. Oh, Miss Laura left me a message. We'll give everybody just a few minutes to hop on here before I start my ranting and raving. Let me relight my cigarette. Okay. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Am I unmuted? Yes. Okay. I was just making sure. I accidentally muted it a while ago and I didn't want to be sitting here in my little thing flashing and not saying, y'all not hearing anything I'm saying. Okay. Let me see something here. Let me check something real quick. Make sure everything's working the way it should be. Hopefully. Oh, I'm not going to find it that way. Not going to find it that way. Let's do it this way. Because I don't know if I'm even showing up. Okay. Oh, I just lost myself. Oh no. Yeah, I'm really going to have to start working on this. I swear I don't know anything about this StreamYards. Is it on? Okay, well, I just wanted to make sure. I can't see anybody that's on. Okay, there we go. Now I can see. Okay. Laura, if you're in here, I'm going to have to get you to help me learn how to work this crazy StreamYard thing because I swear I don't know what I'm doing. And at least I can admit it. I can admit that I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So I pulled a Mallory. I've got me some little notes because I didn't want to forget anything tonight. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Get this out in the open. Yes, I am a country girl. This is how I really sound. I know it annoys some people, and I'm very sorry, but this is how I sound. This is me. Okay, so where do we start at? Do we start with? We'll just go ahead and start with Molly, since she's on the top of my list here. I have a few things that she was talking about and, you know, throwing up there that she has issues with, like where JLR got threw out of the church. That creepy church that she said, that's a creepy church. That's actually a very nice church. I've been up there. It's a very nice church. There's nothing creepy about it. I didn't see any creepy people coming out of it. They just don't want them there. And I wouldn't want JLR in my church either because he wasn't there for the right purpose anyway. But she was making a comment. She said something about why does a church have security or have bodyguards? Lots of churches have security guards now. And it's not anything to do with YouTubers coming into their church. It has to do with where all of these churches, there were so many shootings going on in them. My cousin's a preacher. They have security in their church. It's just something people do now. And it's sad that you have to have security at a church. That's the one place you should be able to feel safe at. And she doesn't understand why there's no posters, no missing posters of Summer plastered all over that church. There are little kids in that church. that are friends with Summer. They do not want to see their friend's picture saying missing every single time they walk in there. You know that has got to be devastating to those little children. You know it does. I mean, it's devastating for the adults. I can just about imagine how bad it is on the children. So I don't blame them. I wouldn't have posters up all over the place either. It's just stupidity. It's stupidity for her to think that they should just plaster that baby's picture on a missing poster all over the church for all of those little children to have to see every time they come in there. They miss their friend too. They don't, that's not, they don't want to see that. She doesn't understand why Robin pitched such a fitch. Well, let's see. You videoed her child without her permission and then plastered said video all over your YouTube. Kind of like you did with our picture. And just so everybody knows, that video has been taken down. I received the email that they did take it down. So, if she had asked for permission to post it, it might have been different. I would have probably still told her no because I don't like her. And the fact that she called us all heifers, and that's how she said it, you heifers, I'm sorry, bitch, you are bigger than I am. 2 of the women that were with me weigh like 125, 130 pounds. They are far from being heifers. And that's not even your word, Molly, so you need to quit saying it. You are not savage. Nowhere close. You will never be her. Just give it up and walk away now. Let's see here. Let's see what else. Hang on one sec. I can't read my own handwriting. Lord have mercy. I was in a hurry writing this down. I'm sorry. I was trying to write down as much as I could. Okay. Molly, honey, you are not that stupid. Nobody's scared of you. Candace was not shaking because you were looking at her when you went down there to where they were working. She was not shaking because you're lucky she didn't get out and whoop your ass, because I would have. Police be damned, they'd have just took me to jail. I would have copped that charge freely. I would have gladly went to jail to whoop your ass, especially on video for everybody to see. Oh, that'd been a hoot. Hello, Margaret. How are you today, darling? Let's see here. Oh, and she has issues with Benny because she said Benny shouldn't be asking people to help Summer with food and her electric. Or not Summer, I'm sorry, Candace. My bad. Sorry. For helping Candace with her electric and food. And I'm doing great, darling. Thank you for asking. And everybody's stupid that gives Candace money. She can just sit up on that hill and starve to death for all Molly Golightly cares.
Well, I'm stupid.
First of all, it's my money, and if I want to give it to her, I would rather give my money to Candace as to give it to Molly's line scheming ass. Sorry, not sorry. Hello, my 3 healers. How are you, darling? Yeah, and she wants Candace to go get a job. Why can't Candace go get a job and work like everybody else? Oh, I don't know, because you and your clowns on the ground, the goon squad, hollering you're going, going out and protesting, you'll just make her lose the job. So what's the point in her even wasting her time to go out and get one? What is the point in it? Just so that you all can go down there. Exactly, my 3 healers. Why does MGL care? It's not her problem. Exactly. And then she's telling people, don't send Benny any money. Benny told him not to send him money. He said, do not send me money. And he gave them Candace's Cash App, the right one, because that whole thing going on the internet where Candace supposedly was asking people if she could put her Cash App out there. That's not even her account. That was not her. She did not ask anybody for anything.
Nobody has to get it.
But if people want to help her, that is their business. it is not up to Molly to be telling people what to do with their money. Or Betty or JLR or any of the rest of them. It's not up to them. We are grown-ass adults that can make up our own minds and do what we want to do. Okay, she said that all the neighbors were telling them that Dawn and Candace are guilty. All of them. All of their neighbors are telling Molly and them this, telling all this. I didn't see. That's it. She just wants free money. My three healers. That's exactly what it is. She's not getting my money. I'd just soon burn it and watch it go up in smoke as to give it to her. But I lost my place of work.
Talking about the neighbors.
Oh yes, the neighbors. All of the neighbors are saying how they know they did it and blah blah blah. Well, I only saw where they video talked to one neighbor, and I'm pretty sure that right after that we found out that his son had just gotten out of jail for doing some not so nice things to children. So yeah, he must be telling the damn truth. He must be honest. Really? Just because, hello, Jules, how are you, darling? But I mean, really? Just because the neighbors are telling you something, that automatically makes it true. That doesn't make it true. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Hell, I could go out here and tell you the sky's purple and it be just as blue as can be. That doesn't mean it's true just because I said it. I mean, hell far. That doesn't, that's common sense. Not everybody tells the truth. Just because one neighbor said it and you videoed one neighbor who is sketchy as hell, I might add, you just don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. You really don't. Don't sit and criticize how somebody has taken care of their kids when you're not any damn better. We all saw the video when you got arrested in New Orleans, when you begged the cops to take your son instead of taking you to jail. Really, granted, you were drunk and everybody tends to just let it slide, but you're no damn better. You're no better. Just because they don't live by your standards does not make them bad parents. I just watched on a news channel on YouTube a while ago. Hello, Princess. These people in this really nice house, big old house. You know they had money. You know they did. Their 3 children just got took away because they were abusing them. They had high-tech security locks on all the cabinets and the doors, security cameras all through the house, watching the kids like they were locked up in Fort Knox. So just because you live in a big fancy house doesn't mean that you're good to your children. So let's get that common misconception out of the way. Hello, football from Norway. She keeps hollering, Dawn and Candace, that's your daughter. Your daughter, you're right. It is. It's their daughter, not yours. It is their daughter, not yours. They do go and try to help find their daughter. They have to work. They have bills to pay too, just like everybody else. They don't live up there for free. And I'm still just bothered by this whole she could sit up there and starve to death, because to me, that's like saying, oh, well, if she dies up on that hill, I don't care. Who cares? I care. I care. I care if she does. And I'm sorry, if I have to take food up there myself, I will. So there you go. Did you hear her talking about how her son is such a good boy and she didn't know how? Yeah, I don't either. I don't know how he was either. I don't know. I do not know how that child was born to her. I think maybe he got switched at birth and she just ended up with the wrong child. I don't know. If I was her child, that's what I would pray for. And I would pray that my real parents would come back and get me. Okay, she wants to know what Candace is doing with all this money that people are giving her on Cash App. What is it any of your damn business, Molly, what she does? How many times have you got on your channel and said, it doesn't matter what I do, it's my money? Well, that's her money, and it's none of your damn business. There, I answered that question for you. Yeah, maybe she likes to buy toilet paper and wipe her ass too. Did you ever think about that? She likes to eat, have electricity. Stupidity. Okay, let's see. Candace is on drugs and alcohol. That's what she's doing up on that hill. And it doesn't matter, everybody wants to holler, well, Lord, Molly's on the Xanax. She can take them. No, they're not legal unless you have a prescription for it. And if you were addicted to Xanax at one time, you shouldn't be taking them anymore. Because then you're just feeding that addiction, which does that not, I guess that's different. I don't know. And really, how do they know she's taking drugs and up there boozing it up? How do they know? Are they there? Do they have their little spy pens sitting out there? Benny was looking for someone to hang the rest of the ceiling in their basement. Yeah, how are you going to be throwing shade on someone looking for someone to help keep working? Exactly. And it is, and Princess, you are correct. It is expensive to live nowadays. It really is. I mean, my God. Did everybody's electric bills go up? Or was it just our county just decided just to, say, hey, you poor little country folks, give us some extra money this month? Because ours went up. I mean, I don't know if I know anybody that can hang ceiling in the basement, but I can sure ask around, and I will let Benny know. Because I did not know he was looking for somebody, but I will find out and see what I can. I'm not going to lie and say I can. I've done a lot of stuff on building houses, but I've never hung a ceiling, ever. Exactly, Princess. Yeah, electric and most everything. Oh, Lord. I'm telling you, it's awful. And food's outrageous.
And they said they made one because now she's lost on kids and everything. Money.
No, not down here in Norway, we eat with cardboard. Oh, my God. I just cannot with you tonight. I cannot. You do not eat with cardboard. Now, you stop that. Oh, my God. Y'all, I can't. I just can't. Okay. Anyway, let's get to this birthday party thing, okay? She wants to sit and holler, oh, well, Candace and them had to do her birthday 2 days because she said she was afraid I'd crash her party. You probably would have. You made your brags that y'all were going to go take a cake to their house on Summer's birthday. Well, we were there waiting for you. We were around. We might not have been at their house, but we were waiting to see if you showed up. Because that cake wasn't going to go nowhere but in your face. So, and that comes from the heifer. Stupid bitch. I swear to God. But, maybe if you all hadn't been harassing that family 24/7, they could have had something at their house with their family and friends. Molly ate the cake. She did. She ate the whole damn cake. The entire cake. She ate it all. A whole sheet cake. Y'all, that's a lot of damn cake. I like cake, but I can help far. She had this birthday party with disco balls and bubbles and danced around like a stripper without a damn pole for a 6-year-old. Really? She is a 6-year-old child. I'm sure that if Summer was home and she had done that, she would not have been impressed with that. And then gave herself a pair of $400 sunglasses. Really? It was Summer's birthday, you stupid bitch, not yours. And I'm like everybody else. I've never seen anybody get $400 sunglasses and they come wrapped up in plastic. $400, my ass. You got screwed, chick. I buy them cheap sunglasses because my heifer ass likes to sit on them in my car. And then I had to go buy new ones, so I can't be wasting all that money. I think it's 410, 14 pieces of sheetrock Candace is talking about. Dawn would probably. Oh, God. Probably. I'll see if I can't find somebody that can maybe do it. That way she doesn't have to try to do it herself. Hear that, Molly? I'm going to help Candace, not you.
Well, her eyes is big. She couldn't get in those.
My Gucci glasses were for. Did they come wrapped in plastic? Now, you don't got no heat in Norway, but you got $400 Gucci glasses? Okay. You do you, hun. All right. Here is my biggest issue. Every time you turn around, Molly is on her live calling out those boys' names. Bitch, they are in state custody. They are minors. I'm calling on you Monday morning. You heard it right. I'm calling to report you. And it doesn't matter if you take your crap down because I screen recorded it. Ha ha ha. So there you go. I got you proof. I got the proof. And unlike you all, I actually have proof. Let's see. I just can't. I read this and got tickled. Molly wants to sit and talk. That she just can't understand why anybody would want to be around Dawn and him abusing Candace and why Candace would stick around it. You spent a week and a half cooped up in a B&B with Butthole Betty, who choked her mama. And I heard she choked her husband. Apparently she had a husband that was in a wheelchair. God rest his heart. And she choked him. The bitch don't know how to keep her hands off people, from what I've heard. And yes, I saw it on Burnt Toast. I saw all the charges. I don't give a damn if they stuck or not. Bitch, you still did it. You just got lucky that they didn't have enough evidence to put your ass in jail. But you're still young. You got time. Go butthole. Speaking of Butthole Betty. Oh my God. Y'all, she just cannot believe that Dawn and Candace, the nerve, the audacity that these two people had to go in and file their damn taxes. How dare they? How dare they do the right thing that every tax-paying citizen should do? The nerve of them. Who the hell cares if they filed their damn taxes? Dawn probably knew that he was going to get some time. They have land taxes to pay. They have bills to pay. They pay the state child support for their children. They've got to have money too. And what is Butthole just pissed off? Because she doesn't have children to claim on taxes as deductions? God knew not to give you any of your own. Miss, I'm doing God's work. God knew not to give you any kids. He knew you was batshit crazy. Somebody give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. And Butthole Betty needs to quit going around telling everybody that they sell marijuana. Oh my God. Marijuana is not legal in Tennessee. Hello, White Lotus. It is not legal here. Dumbass. It's not legal. Oh my God. My three healers said you can get nice sunglasses on Amazon. They stand up to being trampled by sheep. I buy them 6 pair at a time. I lose my sunglasses a lot. I'm pretty sure the sheep's stealing them. They could very well could be. They could be. I wouldn't put it past them. But they're so fuzzy and pretty. I just love sheep. Okay. So Miss Butthole. That's her new name. Butthole. Well, what did they do with all that money they got in a stimulus? Why is that any of your damn business? You got a stimulus check, bitch. What'd you spend yours on? Nothing. We got nothing. She don't know what she don't know what she got. She didn't have to buy nothing for that wish list because all her dumbass subs are over throwing money at her like she's some kind of gorgeous drop or some kind of drop dead gorgeous stripper. Here, take my money. Take my money. Morons. Morons. And why, Butthole, why are you so intimidated by Candace? Why? Why are you? I don't understand it. I don't understand why you feel like you're so intimidated by her. You don't say you are, but you can obviously tell it when you talk. I mean, it's very apparent. Good night, 3 healers. You have a good night, darling. Here's another thing. Oh my God, all these people on YouTube are so obsessed with me. Oh my Lord. But yet you're the one that's on your channel yelling and screaming and hooting and hollering. We'll find you no matter where you go. We'll track you down and we'll protest every damn job you do. Is that not obsessed? Obsessed much? Just a little bit? But you want to know why she can't go to work? Because your dumbasses won't leave her the hell alone so that she can have a decent job and make a living and take care of herself while her husband pulls his time for a violation of probation.
That they had nothing to do with.
That you all had nothing to do with. They probably threw your all's emails. They probably threw them straight to spam and all your letters. And here's another thing. Go ahead and write Governor Bill Lee. I wish you would. We can't get that son of a bitch to answer us when we need to ask something. In Ohio, every place is legal except us. Tennessee, they don't want it to be legal. There's a bunch of potheads live in Tennessee, and if they make it legal, then they can't throw them in jail. You get thrown in jail, get more time for smoking pot here than you do for any other crime. Yeah, call our governor. Please do. He doesn't care what the people that live here have to say to him. Do you think he's going to give 2 shits what some 42 case criminal has to say to him? No.
Because we don't want
He'll tell you to bite his ass. I mean, I'm just telling it like it is. He doesn't like people. I didn't vote for him. Just throwing that out there. I had to calm myself a minute. Sorry, y'all. But Butthole needs to quit using big words. Quit using big words so you sound smart. Because you sound like a damn fool. If I have to hear you holler, I behoove you. Bitch, go look that word up and it will tell you how to say it. Mallory tried to tell you, but obviously you don't know how to listen. Behoove. I behoove you to go look that damn word up, dumbass. What was it she said? She meant to put mistakenly, and she said, I must have mistaken. You okay? Okay, she wants to talk about how Dawn and Candace don't talk about summer. She got hooves all right. Yes, she does. That was cute. I love that. They don't talk about summer. They talk about Dawn and Candace. It's never. They have never, not one time, actually talked about summer, other than the fact that she's missing. They don't say anything else about her. Just because Don and Candace are not on the TV
24/7.
every single day, reliving this damn nightmare. I don't know who you are, but you're gone. Bye. Bye, hissy, whatever your name is. You bot. But just because they don't get on TV every night, reliving this nightmare every single day and talking about it, doesn't mean that they don't talk about their daughter. So you don't know anything. You're just an ugly person, and God don't like ugly, Andra. He just doesn't. And TBI is tired of you all talking about them too. Well, TBI needs to get off their ass and do their job. Well, how about you all stay the hell out of Tennessee? Quit blowing up their emails and sending mass mailing campaign. They don't care. They throw your shit in the trash. They don't have to read it. They don't have to open it. They don't have to do anything with it. Once it comes to them, they can go out there and wipe their ass with it if they want to. And hell, that might be what they're doing. You know, back when COVID first hit, toilet paper was a commodity. You had to run to go get that. They might be that's what they're doing with all your letters. They're stacking them up in a box so if they need to go wipe their ass with it, they can. And leave Ronnie Lawson the hell alone. Butthole Betty. Leave the man alone. You don't live here, therefore it shouldn't matter what the hell the man does. Let him do his job. Exactly, my three healers. And I know that has to physically hurt them. I know it does. It has to. And I'm so sick of hearing Betty talk about, oh, well, CPS. There are so many things that she'll wave that little paper around. Bitch, did CPS tell you they abused the kids? You got somebody at CPS telling you all these little things that you need to know?
That one was 13-year-old and he was still in their house.
Oh, yeah, and let's not forget, she started to say she's never had any of her kids or never raised any. I'm pretty sure that one of her sons was like 13, if not close to it. So obviously she was doing something right. I mean, I'm sorry, just because they weren't out here. Well, I can't even say that because I've watched videos on all these pages about summer where they're going on trips and riding motorcycles. I mean, obviously they love their kids. Leave them the hell alone. Let them clean their house up, get it fixed up, get everything like they need to do so that they can get their kids home. But anyway, what I was saying, quit going around telling people that these vape shops in Tennessee smell like marijuana. Hello, Winter Moon. I mean, we can't get marijuana here. I know I got sidetracked because I forgot what I was talking about a while ago. It just popped back up in my head. And here's another thing. I don't watch Butthole Betty or Molly hardly ever because I just don't want to give the bitches my view. I like to watch them over at Crude AF. Love him. Sorry, but I do. Do what? Oh, that was pretty funny. So for anybody that just came in that didn't get to hear that so-called video that everybody told me, oh, well, that's public. Oh, obviously not, because they took her video down with us in it. And Ziggy's next on my list. If I didn't want Molly showing my picture, why the hell does Ziggy think I would want her to show it? And I'm sure Molly sent her that picture because, you know, her and Molly are all tight now. I love Crude AF too. He is super sweet. And I love burnt toast. So, yes, I did. I sent a privacy strike on, the hell's her name? Ziggy. Stoopy. She got 3 on her, so we'll just sit and wait. And no, I don't plan on striking everybody. I'm proving a point with these two because they just piss me off. And yeah, apparently Molly had said in Ziggy's chat that she had all our names. Everybody was there. Okay. That's why everybody's still trying to figure out who the lady in the orange shirt is. And the other two ladies don't have YouTube, so you ain't never going to know who they are. Heffa. Oh, yes. And if I was a betting woman, I would guess the children were removed due to the house. The kids didn't have the minimum living conditions. That had a lot to do with it. It was because the house needed to be updated. It was not because they were abusing. BK said he was taken. I wish to God he would. I love me some Benny too. Benny's not for everybody. He's like that. He's not everybody's cup of tea, but he's somebody's shot of whiskey.
It was Ziggy and Stormy that said that about the $1,000.
Yeah, so apparently in Ziggy's live last night, her and some lady named Stormy were telling everybody that apparently we bought a puppy. Hello, Miss Lindsay from Candace. So you all know this story from my last live. But now, oh my God, it has gotten so much more full of shit than it was before. I paid $1,000 for this puppy. I'm an idiot. She got her puppy for free. Bitch, I'm sorry. I live in a trailer and drive a 2003 SUV with insurance going one way because I can't afford full coverage on it. I ain't ashamed to say it. I got everything I need and I've got money. I don't got a lot of money, but I got money. But I ain't gonna go out here and pay no $1,000 for no damn dog, especially one that don't have no papers on it. Hell, I don't know that I pay that much for one with papers.
But it just keeps stretching.
But the story gets stretched out every time somebody tells it.
It was a damn hot dog.
Ziggy, I did not pay $1,000 for a puppy. I went and bought a hot dog. I don't even remember how much it was. It sure as hell wasn't no $1,000. I guarantee you that.
I'll never buy another one if it's going to cost all that.
Hell, $1,000. That's a good used cheap car. My throat's starting to hurt. Huh? No, I got one. It's just getting scratchy. I thought you said my Laura was in here because I have not seen her. That was at 5 something. Hello, Texas girl. But I don't know. I just don't know with all this stupidity. I just can't. I can't with these people. There's so many people that I want to talk about, but I need to do some more research on YouTube before I do it. Because I really, like I said, I don't know what direction I really want to go with this channel. But right now, this whole thing it's more Molly than Betty. I'm still a little pissed off over the heifer comment. Bitch can kiss my fat ass. I don't even have an ass. I come from a long line of people in my family that don't have asses. We suffer from no acetol disease because we don't got no ass at all. I made up for it in other regions, just not in my rear end. But for her to be bigger than me and call me a heifer just runs all over me. And I heard that was Savage's word. And I have heard Savage say it. Molly cannot say it like Savage does. She will never be Savage, ever. And I don't know if you all have watched Shannon's parodies of Molly. Oh, my God. Those are the funniest damn things I've ever seen in my life. If you haven't watched them, go check them out. Give her a thumbs up because she did an awesome job. Awesome. They're funnier than hell. Oh, holy shit. Did she mean to? Oh, thank you, Texas girl. Winter Moon, did she mean to do it? I heard you paid $1,000 for the dog and sold it for $1,500. Oh my God. Stop it. See, this is the shit I'm talking about, people. Right here. See where football says, I heard you paid $1,000 for the dog and sold it for $1,500. Hello, Kiki. Pay no attention to him. She said, Lindsay said, who the hell is that? Oh, she did mean to. Oh, I hate I didn't get her number. Damn. Because I'd have gave her a call and told her about her damn self. It, he ain't right, Lindsay. I swear he ain't. I'm your worst nightmare. You wish. Anyway, he's harmless, y'all. I swear he is. And he's not from Norway. No, don't block him. He's fun. I blocked him once before and I didn't mean to. Oh shit, she pinned it. Ah, damn it. Damn, I miss everything. That's all right. I'll go back and watch the replay. If not, I'll just email her and tell her I need it. I thought he said he was from Afghanistan the other night. He's from Norway tonight, Lindsay. And he doesn't have heat there. They don't have electric. He heats with cardboard. Winter Moon got it. No, you don't hurt my feelings. Oh, it was a Google number. She just change it. That's what she does. She gets on there and talks shit. Oh my God. Why in the hell would you be putting somebody's damn address on there? Oh, football ball. You tell Lindsay you're sorry. She just little.
What do you do?
He said, did I hurt your feelings? She said, yes, you hurt me feelings.
What do you do?
Someone posted the newest one she pinned. Just being silly. So, when he said it, I sold the dog for $1,500. She's changed it. Yeah, she's changed it 3 times since Tiffany Mary had it. She always changes. That's what she does. See, Lindsay, I told you he was nice. Don't let him fool you. He just tries to be a badass. I don't really want her phone number. I ain't wasting my time calling her. But like I said, I'm in Tennessee. So.
We can meet her one day.
She ever wants to meet me, I'm here. I'm not hard to find. Yeah, and they go back and forth. Exactly. Oh, my Lord.
What?
Tiffany and Molly. Well, nobody should be putting anybody's address out there. I tried to reimburse her vet bills and pay her daughter $100. She wouldn't respond. She can't raise a dog. Oh, my Lord. Well, from what everybody's saying, apparently she just puts puppy pads down everywhere and doesn't take the dog out. It gets no exercise. Now, I don't know. This is what I'm hearing. I do not know. I don't know Ziggy. I don't watch Ziggy. I didn't even know who the hell she was. You knew I was going to crack you up when you came in here, Jules. But I don't know who she is, but I've just heard a lot of people saying that she's just setting out puppy pads and blocking it in places. And you can't do that. You cannot do that. Puppies have to have exercise. They need to be outside every now and then. I mean, it's hell, my dog hates it in the house. Hates it. It got real cold here back a few years ago. And I mean, we had her a heat lamp. It's before our house burnt down, and we had like a double carport. And we had, both our vehicles parked where the wind would, be off her doghouse. Had her a heat lamp facing it, had all kinds of covers and stuff. Oh, her landlord doesn't know. Well, that's a good way. I'd hate to think that I went and got a puppy and my landlord doesn't know it and I could get kicked out of my house with my child. Ziggy, see, I can't with the stupidity. I just can't. Exactly, Jules. My dog runs this neighborhood. I'm not going to lie. And I know people are probably going to criticize me. Lord, you shouldn't be letting your dog run loose. My dog doesn't want to be in the house. She thinks she belongs. I live on a dead-end street out in the middle of the country. People come down our main road. They know there's dogs there. They slow down. She thinks she belongs to everybody out here. I tried putting her in a dog lot, and the neighbors told me, they said, please let her out. She's miserable. Exactly. That's me. Why did she get a dog if she's not allowed to have one? Bring that puppy to me. Yeah, Ziggy, give that puppy to Texas girl. She has no business having one. Oh no, Tiffany, BK, and Ziggy, all three going at it. Oh shit. Damn, I wished I knew how to screen share. Where the hell's Laura when I need her? I'm gonna have to get somebody to help me figure out how to do all this. I need to figure out how to start screen sharing stuff and
the dog so she can beg for money.
yeah, that's it. She wants the dog so she can beg for money. We checked out her wish list. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want a pup. Puppies are fun. My dog is no longer a puppy. She is 8 years old. She's kind of set in her ways. But like I said, when it got real cold, she would not come in the house. I finally got her to come in because everybody was saying, oh my God, your pets are going to freeze, mate. Because it was below, it was like, what was it, Kathy? Like 15, 20 below zero. I mean, it was cold, cold. And we brought her in and she went to the door. Now, my dog, like I said, she's always been an outside dog, but if she comes in the house, she will go to the door when she wants out to use the bathroom. She went out, used the bathroom, came straight back in. 30 minutes later, she's at the door. We had, we got a glass door and the light was on. She saw it snowing. She loves snow, loves it. She rolls around in it, has a field day. She takes out the door, jumping up and down. Like she looks like a deer. She leaps like a deer when she's running. Playing in the snow, having a good old time. Every 30 minutes, we were at the door screaming to get this dog to come in the house. Our porch was frozen, so we couldn't go out there after. We couldn't walk on it. She would not come in. I'm assuming she either went to the ladies at the end of the road. I can only use my phone. Oh, she's watching everybody, Lindsay. She's trying to keep up with everybody on live tonight. Everybody, I should have done mine earlier, and then we could have just all sat in the chats and watched everybody else and talked in chat. Dang it! But dogs like to be outside. They need exercise, and they also need to be loved and paid attention to. You can't just put them like in a little pen and leave them there. Why in the hell did you go get it if you weren't going to take care of it? And if you weren't even supposed to have it? Oh, she was. Ziggy was talking shit about Penny earlier too. And Benny. She said, well, Benny, she said, hell, they're practically the same person now. She missing but not forgotten, that Trisha lady, she did steal Penny's content. She did. And I'm sorry, that woman needs to go somewhere. Nobody on normal air acts like that. Nobody. That woman is took crazy to a whole new damn level. Some straight bullshit happened earlier. I came over to my friend's house to feed her dog while she was out of town, and the damn cat came inside with a bird in the house, and the bird's still alive. Oh my God. I would have freaked. Lindsay, we had a cat one time that did that. He caught a bird outside and he came in and dropped it on my Aunt Kathy's foot because it was his gift to her. And the bird was still moving. There was blood coming out of it and it was still moving. She freaked the hell out. Lindsay said she was scared. So did Kathy. Oh, if my dog does come in the house now, here recently, she's been staying in a little bit more because it's coyote mating season and we've got coyotes out the ass behind our house. You can hear them out there. And she wants no part of it. And I don't want her out there with them. She's out there now, but I think she's down at the neighbor's house because she, like I said, she thinks she lives everywhere. Wait, who is Penny? Penny is, oh, what is Penny's name? Shoot. Is it true crime commentary or something? Is that what Penny's channel is? True crime commentary. Is that what it is, Kathy? I can't remember. I think that's what it is. Oh, Miss Lindsay knows how to do the screen sharing. My dog used the toilet. Oh my God. I can't with you. I just can't. Y'all. I just cannot. I cannot with you tonight. Oh my Lord. Well, come over here and teach my dog how to use the toilet then. Could you do that? That'd be great.
Why does he live in Norway and he could do roots for football fans?
I don't know. Kathy would like to know why you live in Norway, but you're a Vol football fan. There's a toolbar at the bottom of the screen. It should say share screen as an option. Yeah, but I don't want to get struck if I share somebody's shit. Okay, I see the share thing. Y'all just work with me here a minute. Yeah, I don't understand that, healers. Why it's took her 7 years to get a headstone. Why would you not? I mean, that's 7 years. I swear, I didn't even know who this lady was till I was watching. And simple answer. That means I'm a football volunteer over here in Norway. Oh, I see. Thank you for clearing that up for me. That was sarcasm, in case you didn't catch me throwing it there. Okay, y'all, I'm going to hit this share button and we're going to see what we can do. I really want to know what's going on.
Hit Ziggy's. I wouldn't hit Ziggy's. Hit Tiffany's.
Share screen. There's nothing on the screen. What am I supposed to be sharing? Let's click it. Screen sharing is easiest with 2 monitors. Well, I don't have 2 monitors. Well, apparently I don't have a good computer. I'll work with this another day. Fair use and stop it every couple minutes. Well, apparently someone get her a MacBook. Well, hell, I wouldn't know how to work it. You know us Tennessee people are all stupid, Lindsay. Football ball for president. Oh, Kiki, he'll be your best friend now. To help senior citizens play for. I swear to God. Hello, Miss Rainey. Rainey, you're missing it all. You're missing it all. I'm telling you. No, apparently I am, and I don't know how to. I'm afraid I won't know how to do that. Benny was looking up headstones. First of all, they're real damn nice for a good price. Second, I've always said you can get anything on Amazon. I did not know you could get headstones on Amazon. Damn, I'm going to have to start checking into some shit now. I've always said that too. I said, if you can't find something, you'll find it on Amazon. I love Amazon. Love it.
All you do is put your screen.
Lindsay, stop your link.
YouTube and pull up some.
Huh?
Lindsay's reading.
Do a screen share and type on YouTube and pull some. Okay. Okay, we're going to try this. All right, share screen. Share screen. I can't even see that. Oh, I can't even see that, y'all. Share system audio. Do I need to click that share system audio thing? Here, let me go find it first. Whose are they on?
It's on Tiffany.
Oh, God, I just lost myself.
I'd go to Tiffany.
Well, here, we're just going to share this and then we'll go from here because I don't know what I'm doing. All right. See, I don't know how to do this. Lindsay, stop your little. Okay. Well, I got it shared, but now I don't know how to bring anything up on it. Oh, you're doing. Yeah, but I can't go anywhere from here. This is like I just can't with the stupidity, and I'm like the stupidest person that ever was. Let's go with that. I'm trying to click on this little tab. Oh my God, what did I just do? Oh, holy hell. Y'all hang on. I got like stuff like go to a damn new tab. Okay. How do I go to a new tab? You can actually, oh my God, I just can't. Okay, let me remove that. Let me remove that. Let's go do this again. Stop this. Okay, we're going to try this again on your browser. Oh, I don't have a clue. I don't have a damn clue, Lindsay. On my YouTube browser? I don't know. That was like Inception. I know that freaked me the hell out. I didn't know what I was doing. Click the okay. Okay. Okay, now I can't see you. Okay, I click the plus symbol and then it takes me away. I would urge you. That was trippy. Are they on beanies going at it?
Maybe have a seizure.
Huh?
Maybe have a seizure.
Or are they on Tiffany Marie's? Or
Tiffany Marie, that's one.
Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. Made me have epileptic seizure. I'm so sorry. Go back to the last tab and screen share. Then go to the new tab. I don't know what she's telling me to do. Oh, Chrome tab. Hey, I think I figured it out. No. Hey, look, is that right? No.
There ain't nothing on it.
Yes, there is. Lindsay says there is.
Well, Lindsay's drunk.
Okay, so let's go.
Oh, there it is.
Is Tiffany going to strike me?
She said you have to stop every 2 minutes and say something.
Is she going to like strike me? Do I need to turn my sound on?
Yeah.
Okay. Foodie Beauty. No, I'm not watching Foodie Beauty.
Oh, God. He doesn't like it. But it's on my fucking TVs 24/7.
Who in the hell is that?
I think
It doesn't have any eyebrows either.
Bomb. I can't with the fucking eyebrows. Come on.
Looking at me like, what the?
Hold on a minute. All right.
Okay, I just
Mom,
don't even
Dave.
know what the
You
hell
stumped
this
me
is.
in eyebrows. I can't forget it.
Benny made it to the panel
Is that Ziggy?
somehow. I don't know. I guess he wasn't blocked. But hold on. We're gonna
Okay.
let them on.
I don't know what
All right.
this
On a
is.
sec, everybody.
Mm.
Let's take this off the screen, this lady, because she is a psychopath for
Just tell me
sure.
to behave.
Verified. Yeah, we have to behave here. Hold on.
Oh my god, I took the whole thing.
All right.
I'm as pure as driven snow,
Well, why can't I
man.
pause it from here?
Good evening, Tiffany.
Why don't I see? Okay. Hi, Benny.
How are you, love?
How you doing?
Okay, I don't know how to pause it from here
Alright.
without going out.
I
To
sure
the
hate
other
this is
tab,
the
I should have
thing.
probably.
I'm being completely sincere when I tell you that I do everything in my power in terms of using the terms of service to remove this woman from our platform.
Which one?
Ziggy.
See, I can't pause it from
Ziggy?
here.
Yes, ma'am. I promise you.
All right.
I can just talk in it. Then it's not like I'm
I
really
would
streaming.
love to climb.
Is that
the
right,
mountain of
Lindsay?
Ziggy.
So,
If I
how are
talk
we
while
gonna
it's on,
accomplish? How are we gonna accomplish
do I
that?
still have to
Listen,
pause
I
it?
don't really want to take anybody's channel down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. I'm really not
Okay, 'cause I
spiteful
have to
like
go
that.
over
You
here
know,
to
I
do
know.
that. Okay. Fair use since you're discussing it, I think. Hover over the left bottom corner of Tiffany's screen. Hey, yeah, I know, but I have to go to the other tab. I didn't make it a separate tab. I've got two tabs open on the same thing, like something crazy. But it's okay. It'll be okay. That doesn't look like Ziggy Marley to me. Oh my God. I just can't with you. You're going to be my next topic of discussion. All right, we're going to go unpause it. See what's going on.
Ziggy's trying to like contact my ex and do all these crazy things. I'm just not a shit person like her. What do you have in mind? What's your plan?
Well, I'm seeing how it seems like she's causing you some genuine discomfort, and I hope you can genuinely see that I've been on the track, trying to be on the track of bridging gaps and the like, and so she just is a bad blemish on this community, and not only that, but she certainly has a financial motivating factor to keep on being.
Yeah, Benny. The only reason she's here is to pay her bill.
I think Winter's right. You just have to pause every so often and discuss for fair use. Damn it. It was behind my bad. I'm caught up. Oh, that Trisha girl. Oh, yeah. Did you all watch Benny's live today when he was talking about Trisha? And Ziggy. He talked about Ziggy some too. And Scott. That's another one. That's the whole thing with somebody doxed Penny's dad in one of Scott's comments on one of his posts or something on his community page. And he put a little heart that he loved it because they doxed her dad. So, yes, that skinny, the skinny girl, that's Trisha. That is the, was it gone but not forgotten, or missing but not forgotten? Missing but not forgotten. She been raising all kinds of hell. Okay, we're back.
With YouTube
Yes,
money.
ma'am.
And I was just trying to say, Ziggy has a lot of problems, and I'm really not sure what the problem is.
It was in parenting, Tiffany.
It's a what?
Her problem.
I will do that,
with
my
her
three
parenting,
healers.
like when she was growing up.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
No, I mean, I'm just trying to kick it real. It all kind of derives from somewhere, but You know, I mean, I think
Yeah,
she's
somebody
really
needs to
doing
do something with
serious
Ziggy. I'm
sort of
telling you, that lady's
thing
gone
on,
crazy.
She has.
on
Every
this case as well.
That was funny that she said that she has.
a lot of the drama that has come from Ziggy is why Summer's case has become so tarnished.
And you know what? That's where I have to wave the white flag, and I agree with you because I still bear a wound from the whole, you know, having to deal with the Wells on the day that the bones came into the play. Like that was a bad day, and she was, you know, she fostered and was the curator of that day, and so, you know, for with that being said, like
Oh, I
I'll just
accidentally
use
hit the play
terms of
button.
service, and
I meant to pause
I'll
it.
snap.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like to hear the story about the bones. That pissed me off. I mean, are you really that stupid that you don't know what chicken bones are? Animal bones? And she left, was Ziggy okay before she went and met Molly? Like, I don't know. I thought I was under the impression that Molly didn't even like Ziggy. But then all of a sudden, Ziggy comes to Tennessee. I canceled my membership and unsubscribed. Exactly. I was never subscribed to her. I didn't even know who she was until everybody started talking about her getting the puppy. And, you know, she went up there and had her daughter cried and begged Dawn for the puppy. Why would you have your child play on a man's heart like that, knowing that his daughter's missing? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
And I mean, what all of a sudden Ziggy's the greatest thing since sliced bread to Molly. I mean, just the greatest thing. They're all about each other. There's, you know, yeah, that was me. I hadn't heard much about Ziggy until the puppy story came out. And then the thing with the bones and
the dog.
And
And the bones.
I left Ziggy long before BK exposed some shady shit she did. Oh. Yeah, I'm like my three healers. Define okay. From videos that I've seen, she's always been a little out there. So I don't know. But let's go see what they're talking about. I don't know why I'm whispering like they can hear me over here.
I really don't want to either because it's this slippery slope, Tiffany, where she depends on that to feed her kid and to feed herself and to make her life mechanized. But
So what did she do before you two? To feed
I don't
her
know,
children?
honestly. Oh, I think
she sold used makeup.
Well, then she can go back to selling used makeup. I mean, at the end of the
I
day,
Ah,
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, she's doing this kind of
Is
things
that my
so
mommy?
messed up.
sounds like
Then, you know, at some point, you know, something's
Oh, I
got to
have to
stop
go
somewhere.
look.
Somebody's got to
That
stop
is my
somewhere.
mommy looking all
Yes, ma'am.
You know
pretty.
what I mean?
I mean,
And,
she's already hurt many people with her dialogue and her commentary, and it's not.
That's what I was
suppose if you had to
thinking.
pick the lesser of
Winter
two
Moon, that's
evils in
exactly
terms
what
of
I was
who
thinking. I
we
thought
would
she had
allow
said
Ziggy
something
to
about she
hurt.
had struck Ziggy.
You know, as a creator, I would prefer Ziggy to just be able to hurt people on YouTube. But, you know, I know that Don and Candace don't have the most fond aura in this community, and I understand that. I represent due process, and it will always be.
I know we see the case two completely different ways. Like Benny is on, everybody knows. Like,
Okay. They're over there in chat talking shit about Benny now, so I think that Benny's trying to mend his ways and he's being a better person, and I think everybody should give him credit for that. He's never said anything out of the way to anybody when I've been in his chats, ever. He's always been said. Now, yeah, he does talk about the people he's talking about. He talks shit about them. But, you know, hell, I sit over here and talk shit about Molly and Butthole Betty. And sometimes I throw Justin in just for the hell of it. Just because, you know, him and Molly are attached from the ass and the head. So, you know, because his head's shoved up her ass. So, and apparently he's kissing Ziggy's ass now. The same day she made that video, I also went by the Wells house. I tried to reach out to her to tell her that I was there, but it didn't really go anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I never really knew who Ziggy was. And when they started about the puppy, and then all of a sudden she was, you know, showing pictures saying, oh, and we found these bones. And then, you know, to find out that she left her daughter in the car with some strange man to keep it, just up there. She didn't know these people. She didn't know them. Butthole Betty. I know that's stupidity on a whole new level right there. Whole new level. Somebody should have got her, a smart chair instead of a gaming chair.
You don't want nobody talking about her little list.
I will talk about her gaming chair anytime I
Oh,
feel
her
like it.
wish list. That's her wish list.
Well, her wish list is bullshit.
Her little subscribers told her to do it.
I'm going to start me a wish list. Can you get car parts on a wish list? Asking for a friend. Well, I don't know. They sell headstones on Amazon. I bet I could get car parts on there. Exactly, Lindsay. Her wish list is bullshit. I'll get you that gaming chair. Aw, I don't want one like hers. Hers looks cheap. You gonna give me one of those MacBooks too, like she got? No, don't. Hell, if she can't figure it out, with all that education she's got,
Hey,
my dumb ass ain't never gonna figure it out.
She got that from Law and Order.
Yeah, hers come with bunny ears.
It did.
Did it really?
Yes.
I didn't see it
Yes,
with the bunny
it did,
ears.
it did.
Oh my God.
It did. She put him on.
I got choked. Stop it.
She did.
I don't want no damn bunny ears.
It sure did.
Oh my God. I did not know that. Y'all,
I saw
she
it.
didn't realize those are for like weird skanky gamers. Obviously. You can get car parts and accessories. See, that's why I figured I knew my three healers would know. She said you could get everything. Apparently you can get headstones too.
Can we go ahead and get
And
my-
did somebody say a while ago that you could get coffins at Walmart.com?
Oh, yeah, but can you go ahead and get my casket on your wish list?
You're what?
My casket get paid for.
Oh yeah, I'm the only game she plays is with victims and their families. Exactly, Kiki. Exactly. That is all she does. That is all she does.
We could put it in the
You're awful. Here, we're gonna unpause
Like,
them.
this has been for a while
But
now.
to be fair,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
got that on themselves.
Yeah. But I can talk about this situation with Ziggy right now. I have no problem doing that. In fact, thank you, emergency me, hon. I didn't see that. So let me grab this really quick. Let me just read emergency me. I can't find it, of course, because it's so far back on my StreamYard. Benny, shout out. Oh, emergency me wanted to shout out AB.
Hamburger.
She sent a super
And
chat. It
chairs
says,
make
Benny,
the best
shout out
chairs.
AB.
A lot of people are
please."
getting them for their offices.
AB, bro.
There you go.
I'll have to check those out.
AB, I really don't have a problem with you, bro. It's just the politics, and then we take it a little bit too far, and we try to insert the bamboo under each other's nails. And I really don't have a problem with you, bro, because somebody explained to me their perspective of what you do, and I saw
Gaming
it,
no
and it clicked.
hamburgers.
It was like,
Yeah,
yeah, that makes sense.
I thought they
So,
had chairs shaped
I'm
like
starting to
hamburgers.
see
Hell
a lot
yeah, I
of
want
different
one.
people, they have their own way of coming at the situation, but I
I
genuinely
like
saw
hamburgers, damn it.
how upset.
Oh my God, y'all, I think I'm sleep deprived or something. I don't know. I think I'm sleep deprived. That was just crazy. See, that's just wrong. I got all excited thinking I was going to get a hamburger chair. I told my aunt today I was going to get me one of those little, those gaming chairs that sit in the floor like rockers. And I told her, I said, I'll give you one of those little things that the mechanics lay on and put the chair on it. It's like a redneck computer chair. I can just push myself all over the house with it. I'd have a good old time. She's over here laughing at me. Don't judge. Don't judge. Oh, and just in case y'all are wondering, the what? She's trying to get me to tell y'all about something, but she's laughing so hard she can't even say it. Hard to tell about. Oh my Lord. Okay, so My aunt wants me to tell you all a story. I'm just going to quit sharing this. I'm just going to stop sharing that. So my aunt wants me to tell you all this story. We're going to get off that subject. Let's just have some fun.
Close that out.
Let's just have some fun. My aunt had ordered this phone. I don't know where the hell she ordered this crazy
Off the
thing
computer,
from.
Off the computer. I think.
Oh, it was on the computer. Oh, there we go. I bet it was on Facebook, wasn't it?
It was.
It was on Facebook, y'all. You know those little ads that they throw up for people that are hard of hearing, and it puts up the little
Caption.
the closed caption. You know, it tells you what they're saying. Of course, it was always wrong because you know everybody talks different. Well, she had a friend come in from Florida. What in the hell does on the computer mean? On her computer. She was on Facebook and ordered it off of the computer through Facebook. I'm country, Lindsay. I'm sorry.
Lord of mercy, people.
She ordered it off the computer. She ordered it off of the computer. Is that better, Lindsay? What the hell does on the computer mean?
Yeah, we live in hollers.
I'm a hick. I can't help
We
it.
live in a holler.
Anyway, this little ad popped up for this phone on Facebook. And of course, she's click happy. She just clicks it. Doesn't matter if it's a scam. Here, ooh, look, that looks nice. Let's get that. And they sent it to her for free. They sent it to her for free. I don't know. It was supposed to be like some kind of government thing. Well, her and her friend from Florida are sitting here. I swear to God, I thought they were on some kind of drugs or something. I ain't got no lies to tell you. I even asked them what the hell they were taking. They swore up and down that they looked over at this phone and it lit up and they could see our kitchen and our living room.
It taped it. It taped it.
Like there was a camera on it. I said, y'all are crazier than hell. Y'all need to go to bed. Of course, it was like 4 o'clock in the damn morning. Why the hell they hadn't been in bed already was beyond me. I said, y'all need to go to bed. You're drunk or something. Go to bed. Well, a couple of months later, we're sitting here. And she starts hollering, oh my God, oh my God. Can we talk about the absolute effing bullshit spewing out of Benny Key on Tiffany Live right now?
Tell us, soon as you tell us.
You have to wait, Laura. I'm telling a funny story. You'll get a kick out of this. Who gave her a wrench? I gave her a wrench.
Come on up. Well, go ahead, tell your story.
Okay. Oh, I'm mad. Woo woo. Now can I boot Lindsay? No, do not boot Lindsay. I like Lindsay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, Kathy starts screaming at me. Oh my God. Oh my God. The picture. And I'm just sitting here looking at her with this stupid look on my face, confused and dumbfounded. I said, what the hell are you talking about? She said, on the phone. I said, there's no picture on the phone. I looked over and there was nothing on it. I know it was a joke. She said, didn't you see it? I said, no, I didn't see it. Well, then it pops up again and I look around and sure enough, you can see our entire living room and kitchen because it's like an open space. So me being the smart ass that I am, and y'all,
You wasn't supposed to have a camera.
it's probably floating around on the dark web somewhere right now as we speak. So I walk over in my fat kid pants. Rainey, I have to find your page to give you a wrench. I'm still new at this. She got an Obama track phone. I don't know what it was, but it was some crazy shit, Lindsay. So I walk over to the phone in my comfortable fat kid pants and drop my pants and put my ass right up on that screen and screamed at the phone, take a good look at my butthole. And then I unplugged it. I thought Kathy was going to fall over the damn floor. She laughed so damn hard. But sometimes it's good to hear her laugh. Where's my wrench? I said to hit the thumbs. I don't know how to give a wrench while I'm on StreamYards.
How can you put Laura up there with you?
I have to invite Laura.
Well, invite her. Get her up there. Let her cuss.
Okay,
somebody.
copy to clipboard.
Let her cuss somebody.
Okay, copied. Now put it over here in comments.
Mm-hmm. Tell her come up there.
Just click on Rainy C's username and click add mod.
Tell her put
You
a
get
candle-
next with Lindsay. Woo woo. I got me
tell her
some
to put a
power.
candle link up there.
No, I don't want one, but thank you.
Put her candle in her.
Okay, Laura. Come on up here and spew your madness, darling.
I got booted.
That's not what I wanted to do. See, I don't know how to work this. I know nothing about this thing. We all need wrenches, haha. I came over to see the hacking. I don't. How do I know when she comes in here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I don't have a clue. Hello, Steffa.
Ask him how he not Laura.
My phone booted me. Oh, no. Well, I'm glad you came back. I'm fixing to click this thing that says having issues. Invite a guest to see how this layout is unique. Well, I tried to invite a guest.
Try it again.
Did Laura leave me?
Ask her if she's still there.
I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know.
Ask Laura if she's still there.
Laura, did you get that link? It makes a sound, I think. Well, that's what I thought. But I don't hear anything. Oh, there's Lindsay. Add to stream.
Yeah. Now you know how to add someone.
So the link did work.
It did work. Laura's just ignoring it.
Laura said her phone literally just died. Lindsay, thank you for being so patient with me.
Oh,
Now tell Laura to get her better.
I didn't even have to be patient.
I am computer stupid. Let me just go ahead and throw that out there.
I mean, you were working it like a pro.
Yeah, I've just been winging it.
Pull back up that stream you were just sharing and then play the Benny part, but like back it up a little bit.
Okay, let's see here. Hang on.
That's a challenge. I'll be your IT support if you need me.
Okay, share. Share. Oh, wait, where'd I go? Okay, go. How far back do I need to go? Where Benny first came on. Let's see.
Laura said at 9:17, can we talk about the absolute whatever, Benny, blah, 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 at 9:17. So at least 6 minutes, but so probably like 8 minutes. I'm on the campaign trail.
Was Benny on there earlier? No, it was down through here where Benny came in.
Laura, how far back do we need to go? No. Don't go back that far. Please, God. That's like Ziggy with the Muppet.
Okay, I'm at like 1342.
Okay, yeah. And then the other thing to do, click on the little like the thing that looks like the settings thing, like on the
right here.
no, like move your mouse. Right, yes. Click that. Go to playback speed.
Playback speed.
And then go to like 1.25 or something.
Okay.
We're just gonna make it a little faster.
All right, and then hit play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one?
Ziggy.
Ziggy?
Yes, ma'am.
Why is it not showing?
I would love to climb the mountain with Ziggy.
Well, how do I get it to show up there?
Click on that.
How are we gonna accomplish that? Listen,
Yes.
I did something wrong.
No. Just play that.
Well, I can't get the screen to come up any bigger. Does it matter?
No, just click on the click. Don't touch that one. That's how you got that fucked up one. Go to the.
Put it back where you had it. Put it back where you had it.
Click
I
on
don't
that
remember
again.
how I had it, Kathy.
Click.
She said,
click
put it
that-
back the way you had it. I said, I don't remember how I had it.
Click on the tab that says round 2. Click.
Okay.
Okay, use like the left side of your mouse to click. Okay.
She said, go back to the beginning.
No, just play it there.
She said, no.
I don't really want to take anybody's channel down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
But why is it not bigger here?
I'm really not.
Just okay. Wait.
No, I know
Pause.
Ziggy's trying to contact my ex and do all these crazy things.
I'm getting irritated.
Okay, go. Hang on. Here's how to do it. Click on the tab.
On this one?
And nope, the other one.
This one?
Yep, and then no, the round 2. Ah! No, the round 2.
Oh my God. There's like 50 billion tabs popping up.
Go to the round 2.
Okay.
You do not have Bing as your browser. All right. Okay, now to make it bigger, in the very bottom right hand corner, that little square looking rectangle, like the border, click that. Very right. Yeah. And then press play first, though.
Okay, I can't read any comments though. I can't see any.
What do you have in mind? What's your plan?
Well, I'm seeing how it seems like she's causing you some genuine discomfort, and I hope you can genuinely see that.
That's as loud as I go.
Trying to be on the track of bridging gaps and the like, and so she just is a bad blemish on this community, and not only that, but she certainly has a financial motivating factor to keep on being.
That Benny. The only reason she's here is to pay her bills with YouTube money. And I'm just trying to say, Ziggy has a lot of problems, and I'm really not sure what the
I
problem
can't
is.
turn my sound off. I won't be able to hear her.
It's parenting, Tiffany.
It's a what?
Her problem was with her parenting when she was growing up.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
I mean, I'm just trying to kick it real. I'll kind of derive.
I can't. I need you to read comments because I can't see them with my screen big.
She has every.
I'm reading them.
A lot of the drama that has come from Ziggy is why Summer's case has become so tarnished.
And you know what? That's where I have to wave the white flag, and I agree with you because
When do I need to pause this so I don't get struck?
All right, you can pause it.
Bones came
Huh?
into play.
You can pause it if you want.
That was it.
I
So
don't wanna
someone
get
said
struck.
that they just jumped in and peed their britches. I mean, the comments aren't like, they're okay. They could do better. Sounds like y'all are learning to drive a manual.
Now we have you and Sarah to occupy our time with Laura's and candles.
Look at my 3 healers comment.
Where is she at? Up here?
Near the bottom.
Oh. It sounds like y'all are learning to drive. I know. This is so
I'm like,
complicated.
no, go back.
She's like, no, don't press that. Get off Bing. I had it brought up a while ago. I don't know why it's not brought up on there now. I think it's something that I did down here.
Okay, I'm just going to say this. Don't do that screen. Go to the top. No, what are you doing?
No. This one?
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I was trying to make this screen bigger so you
screen?
could actually see the video.
Oh, no, you can't touch that one. You have to go to the round 2 tab. Remember?
Well, I did that, but then I can't see my chat.
Yeah. Just pause it after like 20 seconds.
Oh my God, now this big box is popping up in the corner of my damn computer. I swear to God. Okay, I'm going to make the screen big again.
Okay.
And we're going to play it again as soon as it decides to do what it's going to do. There we go.
A bad day, and she was, she fostered and was the curator of that day, and so, you know, with that being said, like I'll just use the terms of service and I'll snatch it away. I really don't want to either, because it's this slippery slope, Tiffany, where she depends on that to feed her kid and to feed herself and make her life mechanized. But
so what did she do before you to feed
I
her?
don't know, honestly. Oh, I think she
she
sells
sold used makeup.
Well, then she can go back to selling used makeup. I mean, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you know, she's doing these kind of things that are so messed up that, you know, at some point, you know, something's got to stop somewhere. Somebody's got to stop somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I mean?
She's already hurt many people with her dialogue and her commentary, and it's not, you know, I suppose if you had to pick the lesser of two evils in terms of who we would allow Ziggy to hurt, you know, as a creator, I would prefer Ziggy to just be able to hurt people on YouTube. But, you know, I know that Don and Candace don't have the most fond aura in this community, and I understand that. I represent due process, and it will always be.
No, we see the case two completely different ways. Like Benny is on, everybody knows, like, you know, this has been for a while now.
But to be fair, they brought that on themselves.
Yeah, you know, like, but I can talk about this situation with Ziggy right now. I have no problem doing that. Thank you, emergency me, hon. I didn't see that. So.
Okay.
Who's that lady in the top right corner?
That is Bombshell. Okay.
Laura says, drop me a link.
I dropped you one a while ago, Miss Laura. And you ran away. Okay. Oh no, Lindsay left me.
She's still there.
She's in chat.
Oh. She's afraid Laura.
She left me.
She's afraid Laura.
She left me to tackle Laura by myself.
She's scared of me. That's why.
She's scared of me.
She's scared.
She's
I'm gonna boot her.
scared of her.
Lindsay, get your butt back up here.
Lindsay has been my lifesaver tonight. God love her heart. And I know I'm not the easiest person to work with.
Did I ever tell you how I met Lindsay?
No.
So, Lindsay, can I tell her? I don't want her to get mad. Can I tell her, Lindsay? Oh, Lindsay. Okay. So,
Lindsay's in a timeout.
so Molly was, I don't remember which case it was. I think maybe summer or one before summer. It had to be summer. And Marissa was saying the dumbest shit ever. And the people on our panel was saying the dumbest shit ever. And this was months ago. So all of a sudden I get this phone call because, you know, my number for business is up on my website. So I get this call. She's like, is this Laura? Yeah. She's like, hi, you don't know me and I've never done anything like this before, but I need to just vent a little. And that's how I met her. She never calls me. She just
I don't remember that.
I don't remember
Yes,
that.
you do.
You know what? I barely heard the story. I had to I cut.
I just said how we met.
Oh yeah, when I randomly found your number and called you.
Yep, that's it.
I was like, I know this is gonna be so psycho, but how can I tell you I'm not a psycho? I'm just dead serious and I'm pissed.
It was pretty funny, but that's how we met.
Lord.
So, did you listen to all of Benny?
No, I did not because I was afraid Tiffany was going to strike me.
She's not going to strike you. OMG.
To be honest, she's not going to find this channel.
Let me just remind you, let everyone know, most people here know, that when me, Molly, and Tiffany were talking, one of the reasons that Tiffany and I had a fight, because I said to Molly, we need to get close to Benny. And Tiffany lost her shit. Fuck that. You ever talk to Benny? Don't ever talk to me again. I'm kicking you out of this group. I said, chill the fuck out, woman. And she was like, no, you'll never talk to fucking Benny. I'll never have anything to do with Benny and blah, blah, blah. And look at her now. Funny how that works.
Yeah. Well,
Trying to get.
I like Benny. I can't lie and say that I
Oh,
don't. I mean, I
God.
do. I do.
God.
But I love you.
Did you hear what Benny said to me when I tried to go on his panel?
What?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, skank. Blah, blah, blah. What the fuck? How old are you again? Yeah.
Kathy said she better not ever hear him say that about you.
Oh, it was horrible. That's why tonight it really.
You know who you sound like this now? Kathy said she would claw his eyes out. Who does that remind you of?
Who?
Didn't somebody say that they was gonna claw your eyes
Oh,
out?
that's right. That's right. Fucking
But
Betty
yet,
did.
but yet I didn't see her getting her big ass out of that car.
That's true. No, she got out. She just went right back in.
That's because she's scared.
She probably was. But Benny's sitting there going, after all of Benny's interactions with women, Benny sits on Tiffany's panel, saying we should do a committee. And when we want somebody out of there, like we all have to have a mutual understanding of each other. Bitch, sit the fuck down. Oh my God. So mad.
That's stupid.
I was like, if I wasn't making candles right now, I would fucking snap. Like, holy shit.
That's crazy.
You have to hear the bullshit coming out of this fucking man's mouth. And Tiffany's like, oh, well, how do you want to do that? Oh my God. Hold on, I'll play it. I'll show you.
But hasn't Tiffany been talking shit?
Of course.
Now, Benny.
That's why you got to hear it. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Hey, why are you acting like you don't know how to use computers? I see your little hashtag.
Who?
Sarah?
What does my little hashtag say?
Hashtag stop making.
Okay. Listen. All right. Can you hear it?
I don't even remember what I put on it.
Listen.
Stop making stupid people famous.
Lindsay.
Hashtag stop making stupid people famous.
I really don't get it. People and do all these crazy things. I'm just not a shit person like her. What do you have in mind? What's your plan?
Well, I'm seeing how it seems like she's causing you some genuine discomfort, and I hope you can genuinely see that I've been on the track, trying to be on the track of bridging gaps and the like, and so she just is a bad blemish on this community, and
but Benny's not.
Not only that, but she certainly has a financial motivating factor to keep on being.
Benny?
And so does Benny.
The only reason she's here is to pay her bills with YouTube money.
Ma'am.
And that's just trying to say, Vicky has a lot of problems, and I'm really not sure what the problem is.
It was in parenting, Tiffany.
It's a what?
Her problem was with her parenting, like when she
says the man who lives in his mommy's basement.
was growing up.
At 45 years old with children.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
I mean, I'm just trying to kick it real. It all kind of derives from somewhere, but I think that she's really put a serious sort of stain on.
She has a lot of the drama that has come from Ziggy is why Summer's case has become so tarnished.
I don't remember why.
And you know what? That's where I have to wave the white flag, and I agree with you because I still bear a wound from the whole, having to deal with the wells on the day that the bones came into the play. Like that was a bad day, and she was, she fostered and was the curator of that day, and so, with that being said, like I'll just use the terms of service and. I'll snatch it away. I really don't want to either because it's this slippery slope, Tiffany, where she depends on that to feed her kid and to feed herself and to make her life mechanized. But
so what did she do before YouTube? To feed
I don't know, honestly.
Says the biggest e-beggar in the fucking community. That would be Bombshell.
Oh, I think she
You
sells
sell used makeup.
Well, did she use makeup? I mean, at the end
I
of the
agree.
day,
well,
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, she's doing these kind of things that are so messed up that, you know, at some point, you know, something's got to stop somewhere. Somebody's got to stop somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
And,
she's already hurt many people with her dialogue and her commentary, and it's not, you know, I suppose if you had to
But Benny hasn't.
pick the lesser of two evils in terms of who we would allow Ziggy to hurt.
We would allow, keyword, we would allow.
As a creator, I would prefer Ziggy to just be able to hurt people on YouTube. But, you know, I know that Don and Candace don't have the most fond aura in this community, and I understand that. I represent due process, and it will always be.
I know we see the case two completely different ways. Like Benny is on, everybody knows, like, you know, this has been a while now.
but to be fair, they got that on themselves.
Yeah. You know, like, but I can talk about this situation with Ziggy right now. I have no problem doing that. In fact, thank you, emergency me, hon. I didn't see that. So let me grab this really quick. Let me just read emergency me. I can't find it, of course, because it's so far back on my StreamYard. Benny, shout out. Oh, emergency me one. A shout out AB. She sent a super chat and said, Benny, shout out AB, please.
AB, bro, I don't have no problem. AB, I really don't have a problem with you, bro. You know, it's just the politics, and then we take it a little bit too far, and we try to insert
This is boring.
his nails.
Yeah.
Bro, because
I'm
somebody
snoozing over here.
their perspective of what you do, and I saw it, and it clicked, and it was like, yeah, that makes sense. So
The point is, this is the biggest bunch of fucking bullshit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, did he say people don't like Dawn and Candace's aura?
way of coming after the situation, but you know, I genuinely saw.
I think that's what he said, Lindsay.
About the bones, and I was like, I stand with Tiffany about that. You know,
That was just unnecessary. That was unnecessary rhetoric.
The bones got to me like nothing else. I don't think anything has got me upset like the bones got me upset.
I could tell.
Why is everyone taking this so personal? It's not your fucking child, Tiffany. Get over it.
You know what? I guess, Tiffany, you know.
Thank you for saying that to AB, because AB does, Benny, no matter what side of the fence you stand on.
Thank you, Foxy D. And chat goes, you're all fake. Thank you.
He's on summer
AB
side.
cares about We're just on different opposite sides of the spectrum when it comes to like our beliefs on the case, you know?
Absolutely. And I hope that I can extend an olive leaf or an olive branch to Scott, and that he works.
Olive fucking leaf.
I'll tell you what, you definitely, in terms of you know, you or Ziggy, you definitely you exhibit an elegance that Ziggy does not have. And
What
Did
elegance?
he take an Adderall today or something?
Exactly. What elegance?
with that being said, I think that, you know, really, I think I come over here to tell you that you're the bigger man. You're the more classy woman. The more refined situation going on here. You do true crime. You know, I think it would be such a beautiful look for you to just be able to just not even look at that woman anymore, because you are.
Oh my God.
You know, and you know, to not even fall into that, because.
Well, thank you, because honestly, I wanted to do this weekend. I really wanted to do a live stream for summer,
But you've done 2 of Ziggy.
here I am sitting here addressing Ziggy. And it is a problem because it does take away from Summer, but Ziggy doesn't care because all Ziggy does on her channel is Karama. I mean, she, in all fairness, she does label her channel Karama. So, you know, she doesn't lie about what she does, but at the same time, it's hurting Summer's case. And
Ziggy is hurting Summer's case. Please explain this one.
Okay.
And, you know,
Pause this.
Hold on.
Like when she talked about those bones, Tiffany, I can't tell you the wail that came from Candace from the other end of that phone before everything was sorted out or whatever. It was like it happened in a bag, and by the time it got, you know, to Candace, there was just this wail and and Don was all emotional, and it was like she still has no idea, because I've heard her, she can still chuckle about that situation, and I assure you, like, I think she was probably the only one that got a chuckle out of it.
That's what I'm wondering, Kiki.
So, Benny, I don't know if you can discuss it, but could I ask you, because it did cross my mind, actually, the bone situation was actually one of the first times that I did take into consideration, what if they were, that was a question of mine in my own mind, what if they were targeted, God forbid.
I think they can pretend
and what if that was the last of Summer to ever be seen online, and that was the way that it was handled? So from your perspective, because I'm not in communication with Don and Candace, but you are, could you explain, even in just a nutshell without saying too much, how Don and Candace, what would you describe it as, from your perspective, when that happened, their reaction to the bones? Was it like, could you explain a little, or no?
I could, and it was such a strange dynamic, Tiffany, because it was like, you, and I don't want to get emotional, because that was a hard day.
Oh, God.
Like, sincerely, because Tiffany, what happened was like the wail and the grief and the sort of the things that you can't describe.
What the fuck is a wail in the grief?
They were.
I don't have a clue.
I'm sure they were echoing, through that holler that day, and then to just shortly after that to have it sort of all turned around and it be, oh, ha ha, it was just a YouTube joke, ha ha. Hill,
his fault. Tiffany hasn't had a lot of strength for Summer.
And ha ha, Ziggy wasn't, sharp enough to figure out the game, and so it was like a complete. I mean, you have to imagine, Tiffany, like believing for even a moment that your child is dead, and then finding out that some YouTuber later on got taken for a ride by Fred Hill, and then later on, a couple of days later, like she shows up at these people's church after doing that, and she solicits her daughter to milk them for a dog that wasn't ready to leave. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, Don and Candace let them. And I said, but you have to remember all.
Why is everybody so obsessed over a fucking dog? I don't know. I thought Candace and Don were such horrible people who can't take care of their kids, can't take care of dogs. So people are trying to get the dogs away from them, and
everybody's mad.
Yep.
What happened before Ziggy got to their door to take that dog? She had completely taken these people all the way to imagining their child dead, and then giving them hope back by saying, oh, it was just some deer bones. We knew it was and then show up at the church, sweat them at the church, and then come over after that and have your daughter cry for a dog in front of Don. And it was the full range. Like, that is the most despicable and deplorable thing.
And Benny also lies out of his ass, because I've heard him lie out of his ass, and I have a feeling that's not how that went down.
That I could imagine somebody having had done to them. Like, I was in such shock and awe. It was like just my words, Tiffany, weren't enough. And it was like,
shut the fuck up.
You gotta hold back, because this isn't your daughter. This isn't your niece. This is a little girl off the internet, and you're letting a woman with a moniker and a name like Ziggy, get inside of your heart and your mind and your body, and just control your emotions.
I'll say it again.
So I had to basically ignore her completely.
Texas girl.
It was the only way that I could survive on being here and keep doing what I'm trying to do, and be in the same fish tank as Ziggy. Like, I have to be able to completely ignore her. And because of what she did to me and to Summer and to her brothers and to all the other family, not just Don and Candace. Separate Don and Candace away from it. But for all the rest of the family that you know didn't have anything to do with it.
Right.
Why would you do that to them?
Mm-hmm.
Is he done?
To anybody, yeah. And okay, so even if you, so that was my whole point, take out,
Hold on,
take
it's
away,
coming up.
you know, even if people have certain feelings about Don and Candace, what about what it did to all of the subscribers? And what about what
Who
it
the
did
fuck
to everyone?
cares?
There's so much.
Nobody should be that invested in a case. Nobody.
The
No.
subscribers.
It was
The
disgusting.
subscribers.
It was the
Not the subs.
the defining moment.
Blame the subs for everything.
It was very clear to me, not that it hadn't been before, but at that very moment I knew.
And this is where Tiffany is too high to even talk.
Dude, yeah, she's been too high to talk.
In any shape or form worried about Summer at all. So it was absolutely the most vile thing that I've ever seen somebody on YouTube do. So what do you have in mind about Ziggy? What did you wanna do?
This is it.
You know, what I would like to do, Tiffany, and I think that you could be very instrumental in helping, you know, the community rise to this.
Translation, I want your subs and I want your numbers.
This new level. And I think that what we need to do as creators is I think we have a responsibility to sit down and have a code of ethics. We have to have a code of ethics that we all adhere to, and that, you know, if someone steps outside of that, that there almost be, you know, a judicial committee among.
So now Tiffany and Benny are gonna be who decides who talks about what. What? Smoke another joint, guy.
Amongst all of us, I mean, we're all way smart enough, most of us, you know, and so if we really want to do good for these children, like, we have to all be on the same accord. I don't think that there's any way that we could ever get Ziggy to adhere to the accord that we absolutely have to have.
Accord.
To handle sensitive information like children's information, and so I think that she needs to be extricated. I feel like had she not done the bones, we may be able to rehabilitate her in some way. But
what?
My opinion is she has to go. I boycott her, and if I were a part of a vote,
who the fuck are you to boycott anybody? And I don't even watch Ziggy, but still,
let's extricate.
Yeah,
are we going to YouTube rehab?
Exactly.
Let's see if we can rehabilitate Ziggy.
I would vote her off the island.
Well, Ziggy has been voted off the island.
Natalie says, Benny, why do you bring a child home, but you don't even take care of your own 5 children? There you go.
Island.
I didn't know Benny had 5 kids.
You know, I have a big problem with what Ziggy is doing this summer. So
so put Ziggy in YouTube rehab's the answer.
Exactly.
Let's see if we can rehabilitate her to our own accord.
I do remember what Ziggy came forward with in the beginning about the boys. Yes.
Yep. So it's just,
I actually brought that up in the very beginning. Yeah.
Yep. And you know, I want to take an opportunity to.
Me too. My 3 dealers. Me too.
You and Scott, because you guys actually were trying to scream to the high heavens about Brad, and that sort of you guys doing that, it changed the way some people looked at you for a minute, because Brad was this awe-inspiring guy, and so you know, I wish that I had not discounted the way you and Scott were trying to expose that situation at that time. Like, you know, I have, just like bringing Ernie Shell in, like, I have some guilt about not jumping on when it made good sense what you were doing. And so
I apologize for chastising you about the stuff with Brad. That wasn't right. We don't have to agree on everything, but I do agree with you on some things.
He's on something.
I want to make it. I want to make it a little more clear. I guess is that
I feel like I need to rehab right now.
Damn, he's made it clear. We get it.
I
Fuck.
Wells opportunity
You don't need to.
to get some help.
I'm gonna need a drink.
Take it on his own board. He was being supervised by the state and county, and they
I'm
chose
refilling my
to
wine.
take it involuntary. And if that's their choice,
I'll go get my wine. She's
right. But I can tell you now that certainly
got some
my
whiskey. I'm fixing to give me a drink of it.
it wasn't ever protecting Don and Candace because they're Don and Candace.
Hello, Adrian.
Protecting everyone in America's right to a clean trial, no matter what anything looks like in the past,
I agree.
the future, and the side. Like
I understand that everybody's innocent until proven guilty. I get that.
yes, ma'am.
Right.
You have
And
to
that-
understand. You have to understand the way that you act. The perception is everything, sir. And
Absolutely.
the way that you act, the way that you hold yourself in a court of public opinion is the way that you're going to be seen, right?
yes, ma'am.
You would know.
Right.
Benny,
maybe some people
find
would think about that when they showed their asses here on YouTube, and then maybe people wouldn't have been down on them so much. Correct?
Correct, ma'am.
Right. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am.
you find any of so can I ask you what you think about the lack of emotion when it comes to let's go rewind back to the beginning before you ever talked to Don.
Come across really harsh a lot of times, right? And
I have to.
I understand. Let me finish.
Yes,
And at the end of the day, I think probably your heart is somewhere in the middle here. I think you're trying to do the right thing, but at times you say the wrong thing, right? And we all have a tendency to do that on YouTube, right? And my point with you,
He was trying to explain standing on it that it was the wrong. Why are people talking about? Please, oh my God, I'm getting so frustrated.
I'm lying every day.
Me too. I'm getting frustrated.
The people who's crazy are the people that want to fight with crazy people, but they're sane. Are you sane? I know you are. So you can't fight. You can't win a fight with Ziggy, or you can't win a fight with Molly Golightly unless you act like Ziggy and Molly.
YouTube head bosses.
And you're not them. You're Tiffany. And it's just, it's unbecoming. Like, your people. I know your real, true supporters hold you to a higher standard. They don't like me.
Shut the fuck up.
Community. Like I don't depend on my channel, right? If I wake up and the channel's gone, like I'll start over. Oh well, because none of this is about.
No, Adrian, you cannot make this stuff up.
I actually want to be a part of bringing a child home in real life. That's what I really want. I really want to be able to help bring a child or a missing home in real life. Like that's to feel the way that accomplishment in
Benny, you don't take care of your own kids. Jesus Christ.
That level of success feels. I want to feel that.
How about you get a job? You'll feel better with success. Go get a job.
That's what qualifies. I want to feel.
He's made his point.
That feels.
He wants to make it clearer.
Do any more things than bring someone home.
Like crystal clear.
What we deal with.
He wants us to see his aura.
There's never going to be a feeling.
What?
In it.
What'd you say, Lindsay?
I said he wants us to see his aura.
Ugh.
That pure and that strong, man. Like
my aura's pink.
He exhibits more excellence.
That's got to be an awesome, God-filled experience, and I want to feel.
Oh my God!
That's why I'm here.
Where do you think
high?
Benny?
I hope Summer is across in another state.
I hope he's high. I'd hate to think he's like not
in another state. That would mean
and talking like this.
And
he wants to feel like a God-like experience.
not in the jurisdictions of Hawkins County or even in Tennessee.
Yes, Adrian.
Whoever was involved then would get quick, clean, long justice. That's what I want.
Who do you think that Summer? Who do you
I'm
think
gonna chase
I'm
this girl.
Summer?
Let's have fun.
I don't know, because you got the FBI that say that she went down the dog trail and her scent stopped at the road. And then you got Hawkins County and TBI saying that, and I quote, there's the very real possibility that she wandered away from her home and became lost in the mountainous regions surrounding her home. Who are we to believe?
Oh my, I can't. Laura, please
Tells us believe the FBI.
stop the cat.
What if I was to tell you, Benny? What if I was to tell you that I think you don't truly feel the way that you tell everybody you do?
I mean, I get told that every day.
You do?
You know, like every day. People are always telling me what they think I should be feeling or what they know I
No,
should.
I'm not telling you how you should be feeling. I'm asking you how you would feel if I told you that you looked like you saw a ghost when you were in Tennessee and standing outside your car outside that hotel room and you look scared as fuck.
I haven't been scared in years. Scared, like, can you give me some context outside the room? Like when?
No, when you got to your hotel and had left Ben Hill Road, you had been up there that first day. When you returned back to your hotel and you were in the parking lot, you looked very ill.
Yeah, I know. Well, so right as I was leaving, Tim and I, it's when he introduced me to Puddles the dog. And Puddles and
I can't listen anymore.
Thank God.
We've been
I
telling
love you, but thank God.
Dude, is that fucking crazy? I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, first of all, who the fuck does he think he is? Yeah, that was NPM's panel.
I have so much running through my head right now that I can't form a sentence.
That what?
But nothing.
I mean, oh, well, we're going to set up a committee. Holy shit. You don't have that right. How about you don't watch her?
My three healers. What if I was to tell you, Tiffany Marie, you're full of shit?
Exactly. Exactly, my three healers. Unfucking believable. And
I don't understand it. I swear to God. Because doesn't Tiffany believe that Dawn and Candace did something to Summer?
Yes.
And Benny says they didn't.
Correct.
But yet they need to get together.
Yep.
And get on the same page. Well, how the hell is that going to work?
And then you have Tiffany acting like, well, how does this help Summer? And I really care about Summer. You're not true crime. You're Summer crime, because that's all you ever talk about. Benny first came onto the scene by becoming friends with Monica from Cash Gernon, and he was her buddy. And then now he became friends with the Wells. He's just like Molly. He's a chaser of people that can bring him money. I don't want to say a star chaser, because
Well, I wish they'd bring me some damn money.
But that's what I said. And there was a troll in their chats tonight between Ziggy and Tiffany, and I agree with it. I think they said it in Ziggy's, that this is a super chat fight. Who can make the most super chat?
I saw that. I
wouldn't be surprised if this was fake, because why do people keep super chatting them for this? Like, I thought you were Summer community. You're not. This is DC shit. This is drama shit.
Well, that's just like one of Molly's lives that she was on with her Heels on the Ground shirt with all their names on it. And she's hashtagging Heels on the Ground. Well, I thought they kicked your ass out. Why are you promoting their shit?
Exactly.
Because I think they're still in damn cahoots together.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I agree with Kathy. Why is he not here helping Candace fix the house up while Dawn's in jail?
And then I found out tonight, how far is Shelbyville?
Shelbyville from here?
Yeah, from where Candace and Don are.
Oh, well, hang on. I'll tell you. Get my Google Maps out here. Shelbyville, Tennessee. Well, it's 4 hours and 24 minutes from where I live, and I'm 45 minutes from Dawn and Candace.
Okay.
Let's see which way it says it's going. It's going to talk to me because my volume's turned on. Let's see what it says here.
Exactly, Adrian.
Directions. All right. Let's see. It says you go toward Knoxville. That's taken off about 22 minutes. So about 4 hours from there.
Okay. To all right. Yeah, 4 hours and 23 minutes. So it's about the same distance from me. So they're all coming down on Ziggy for going there. Well, Ziggy's only 4.5 hours away.
Yeah.
4 hours and 20 minutes. And she lives in the state of Tennessee. Can't say the same for the rest of them, who all want to point fingers. Like, holy shit.
I've never driven to Tennessee. I just know it's like far as shit, like 10 hours at least. And
Well, Lindsay,
I
you
think
can come stay with us.
I will, but I think Benny lives in the DFW Metroplex. I think he lives in, like, someone said like Rockwall or Mansfield or somewhere like
He
that.
lives in Plano.
He does not live in Plano.
What's your neighbor?
Hi, Nikki.
Well, I know he lives
I
close
don't
to
know.
Dallas because he went to see Monica.
But yeah, but she lived in a really shit part of Dallas. Like,
Yeah.
so,
lives near
but
her.
far away. It's far away. Like, if he lived in Rockwall, it'd probably be like a 45-minute drive. But it's common in this Metroplex. Everyone's like 45 minutes away. And no one thinks twice of, like, driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
like,
I'm saying. He's not like 4 hours.
I live in Greenville.
No.
Nikki.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, yes. So that is like pretty far, but I'm saying like but DFW area to drive to Tennessee, that's far as fuck. Like, most people wouldn't drive that. So it's weird.
I would drive that.
I don't know. I think they're all fucking crazy.
Molly won't. She get her heifer ass on a plane. Yes, Laura, I'm still tripping over the heifer thing. Or I'm sorry, heifer. It's not a heifer.
What
I mean,
was
heifer.
that? I didn't understand
That
what you were talking
is
about.
that's a Savage term. Savage is the one that brought
Oh, well,
that.
I called her out on it tonight. I said, that's savage word. I said, and you can't be savage ever.
Exactly. And then
Oh,
Bombshell
Kiki's in
started
Johnson
using
City.
it.
We're like 25 minutes.
Yeah, we're about 25 minutes from you, Kiki.
And then they're talking about scammers. Bomb fucking like
Laura,
I don't fuck with Bomb, but Bomb went an entire year saying she has no water, she has no this, she has no that. Like on and on and on about all the things that she needs money for and that she doesn't have. And she's sitting there talking about Ziggy. Shit the fuck down.
My three healers, he might say he lives in Plano because that's like the biggest city near him, but he does not live in Plano. I can tell you that like 100%.
Why do you say that?
He just doesn't.
Why do you say that? I think his mom does live in Plano and he's in her basement.
I mean, well, I just know he's not from Plano because I've seen that it's from another city. Like, it's either Mansfield or Rockwall or something like that. Because I originally heard Plano, but then I saw that where he actually lives. What? I can't say this.
You know his name is Lindsay.
Yes, I was actually going to. Let me look. Let me be right back. I can look.
Hey, Laura, my three healers said that Ziggy lives in Indiana.
No, she doesn't.
I don't know where she lives.
lives
I
in-
didn't even
She
know
does
who
live in
was.
Indiana. She lives in Indiana.
I thought she said she lived in Tennessee. She just said tonight she lives in Shelbyville.
I thought she lived in Indiana.
No,
I think Ziggy's a lying sack of shit.
I don't know. I never watch her.
Kiki will have to get together one day.
Benny's wrangling up someone to help Candace get that sheetrock.
I hope he does my three healers. I really do. If they can get their house fixed up and they can get their boys back, then I'm all for it because I think kids should be with their parents.
Plano PD knows him by name.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought he lived in Plano. I thought a lot of people said that.
I don't know where Plano is either.
I don't know much about Texas other than it's very, very big.
I know that Pretty with Pistols wants to talk to me about my
I
Texas
have to give you
story.
a number. I totally forgot.
About my Texas story. She said you were telling a story about Texas, and I so want to hear that.
I totally forgot. I gotta give you a number.
His name is Benjamin Lindsay. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I think his first name's Lindsay.
No, it's not. I think it's his last name.
Oh. He does live in Plano. Plano PD knows him by first name. Knows him by name.
Money for Candace. That's how she feels about him. People see him.
Who's wanting them to?
How does she feel about it?
He told him not to, though.
I mean,
He gave him her cash app.
is his mom on his
He
YouTube
didn't want
channel?
people to think he was taking money.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
the
in Plano.
Plano PD knows him because he's wanted.
Plano, that's where
He was
lives.
wanted for.
Plano.
He's in Collin County, Texas.
That's
That
the
is Plano, yes.
Yeah, that's
I
where
grew up in Collin County.
he lives.
Oh, there is a Shelbyville, Indiana.
Oh, I thought she said Shelbyville, Tennessee.
Well, she needs to keep her ass in Indiana. Ziggy.
You're saying he lives with his mom, though?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I do think kids should be with the parents. I really
The
do.
reason I said it was like it could be shocking if he lived in Plano is because Plano's expensive. Like very expensive. So unless they
Molly
bought
could live in
it a
Plano.
long ass time ago, no. No.
You don't want Molly nowhere near Texas, do you?
Well, I mean like it's one of the Plano, Frisco, Highland Park, Park Cities, South Lake, those are like the wealthier parts. Like you can't buy a house for less than like 800,000.
Shoo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay that for a house.
That's what I mean.
That's too many damn windows to clean.
So like but the thing is with Plano, like yeah, if the mom bought the house like 15, 20 years ago, yeah. But it's just like super expensive now, and for people that like don't have elementary age kids, like they don't want to like live there because taxes are high as fuck because of all the schools. Like we have like amazing school systems here. But that's just my 2 cents. But
Hey, listen to this. This is just one of them. Now, keep in mind, this is a man who wants to put together a committee of who should be in and out.
he's a fucking retard.
Listen.
Oh, sorry.
Listen.
I put it in this bag that I used to have meth in. I got my fingerprints all on it before I put it in this bag that I used to have meth in.
That was one.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, let me rephrase about Plano. Like most of like a lot of parts are nice, but there are like outskirts on like the very outside of Plano. But that's the thing, like the cities, like they run over each other. Like you can be in Plano in 1 second and in another city like really, really right after. So some of them are like
He's
dirtier.
in Plano. Hold on.
I think I found exactly where it is.
A Plano, Texas woman was arrested in Dallas County, Texas for tampering with evidence. 37-year-old Crystal Rayanne Lindsay was arrested by Dallas police at her job, the boarding bungalow. Lindsay is a mother. Texas Department of Family and Protective Services was notified about the arrest. No word if Lindsay has an attorney on this matter. A spokesman for the Dallas Police Department said this is a serious matter. Authorities are still investigating. Maximum penalty for tampering with evidence is 20 years. And there's Benny in a picture with her.
Okay, but the thing is, there are
one of those beautiful candles, and then
I don't see any court cases of him at all that are judicial criminal. No, but in Collin County, like if you look at the judicial court, where like
I will let you my 3 healers
on the judicial court record site for Collin County specifically, it'll show you a lot of shit. I know this because I've looked up people that I know.
Collin County Justice Courts, Collin County Frisco Sub Courthouse,
Okay, but you need to go to the Collin County, Texas, like case.
Dude, I don't know why you're so dead against this. It's right here. I'm in the unit court. He lives in Plano.
Because I don't see it, and I'm on the Collin County's website.
Alvarado, Texas.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's the address I saw.
Yeah, this one is Alvarado.
Yep.
This was in 2020.
Yep.
Thank you, Miss Kathy.
So that's why I'm held in against it, because I don't see
it's
it.
It's not my bot.
I don't even know where Alvarado is.
It's in Collin County.
I mean, that just actually means that's where the crime took place. But let me look.
Do you genuinely think I'm cheating? Yes. You're using a gun that takes absolutely no skill. You have a really good computer. I was shitting on you with every other gun in the game. What? I was shitting on you with every other gun in the game, too. That's not true. Yes, it is. I tell you with a bolt action sniper. I'm 30.
I mean, that could have been where he was living at the time, but that's like super far.
Dude, use the shotgun. I'll shit on you with it. Okay. Click escape. I am.
Are your kids good?
The Phoenix is online.
Oh.
Playing the game.
I want to check on them.
I was eavesdropping on their conversation. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Did anybody else hear the damn cat meowing the whole time Tiffany and them were on?
Yes. It was like, it wasn't a meow. That was like a like
that
a
cat
mad one.
mad as hell. I thought I was just hearing things. Excuse me. I got choked on cigarette smoke. Don't say it, Laura.
My 10 word. Yeah, this court case showed his address as Alvarado, Texas.
Yeah, and that's like in another county.
But it's in this county.
No. That means that he's charged in that county.
Hold on. That's not him. That's Benjamin A. Lindsay. He's D. Lindsay.
Well,
I'm
I don't see any Like that was the only one that came up in Collin County.
No, you click join. I can just enter the code.
For any case, that's why I said like judicial family, because if there was like divorce or just literally anything, it would come up.
Stop smoking and vape instead. They say vapes are just as bad, Nikki.
No.
He lives at 2400 18th Street in Plano.
It's 08FAT1EIDD. It's 08FAT1.
That's where he lives. And this is not an expensive house or area at all.
I don't either, Nikki.
I'm looking at it. This is
I don't know my three healers.
This is not a great area. This is slum.
That's what I said. Like a lot of Plano is super nice, but there are like the outskirts of it that are like just whatever.
No, you said it's all big money. It's
A
not.
lot of it is. Most of it is.
Well, I wish they would send me some big money.
I know, right? I know. This isn't. I mean, it's not slum, but it's kind of slummy.
I'm kind of slummy.
Old. I'm scooting
I
around
mean,
the neighborhood.
Where did I read that he lived in like Mansfield?
I don't know.
Well, I can't say anything about Benny living with his mom. I lived with my mom till she died.
Yeah, this is a pretty shitty area.
I mean, yeah, like the outskirts parts are like not great, but a lot of it, I don't know, like there's different what?
That's what I was going to say. I mean, Madison is mostly very, very wealthy. But of course, like anywhere, there's, you have your slums.
Right. What I was getting at is like, I mean, there's not that many of them. So I would just be surprised because there's like cheaper places in the Metroplex to like live.
All right. It's not that important though. No, that wasn't him, Texas girl.
What?
Because I know he's Benny.
Before we started stalking Benny's mom. My three healers, I promise, we're not stalking Benny's mom. I like Benny's mom. She's a sweet lady.
No, that's public information. That's right online. I mean, anybody could have found that.
Benny's mom's super sweet.
I never even heard her.
Oh, I've heard her talk on there. She's really nice. And like I said, I can't say anything about anybody living with their mom. I lived with my mom until she died. And that was just like 8 years ago. But I took care of my mom.
But were you out of... Did you have 5 kids?
No, I have no kids.
While you were living with your mom in the basement and not taking care of your kids?
No. I did live in the basement. My niece called me the cellar dweller. But it was a nice basement. I had a full bath. I had a tanning bed in my little tanning room. I had my own living room and everything.
That works.
It was actually pretty convenient. I just pulled my car in the garage and get out and walk straight into my room. Worked out real good in the wintertime.
He's an informant.
Who knows? Who cares?
You brought him up.
Fucking moron. Yeah, but he's a moron. I don't care about his personal shit. I was just trying to show you that, yes, he lives in Plano.
Bye.
She's trying to prove you wrong, Lindsay.
Damn right I was.
But the thing is, like, whenever there's a million addresses that could be his.
Oh my God, I'm not fighting with you on this.
But the thing is, that house too, you can't see it because it's rented, so you don't know who's in it.
All right, I don't care.
I don't care. You keep bringing it up.
Children. Don't make me come back there. That's what my mom used to tell us. Don't make me come back there.
You reminded me of Mrs. Doubtfire, like, don't make me get the hose.
That's it.
Mike 3 Hills wants a link. Mike 3 Hills wants a link.
Hang on, I have to get it back up here. I'm still new at all
I
this.
can drop it. I'm cool like that. I got power.
Well, go for it. Did Lindsay run away from us?
I think so.
Damn it. I know, it's funny as hell, isn't it, Nikki? They crack me up.
No, Nikki, it's not that. I knew he lived in Plano. She's telling me he doesn't. Yes, he does. So I got the address. That's all.
My 3 Hillers said he lived in Plano.
He does live in Plano.
I think my 3 Hillers, I agree with her. She needs to do the detective work for this channel.
But I could swear that, and I could be wrong, but I could swear that Ziggy said tonight Shelbyville, Tennessee, or something like that. Something close to that.
There's Lindsay.
Because my thought was, oh, she's in Tennessee? Like, I'm not surprised she went there if she's in Tennessee.
I didn't think that she lived in Tennessee, but.
Hey, my 3 Healers.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
Not a whole lot. No, I was coming in to just get the live stream back on task, because I don't even, what were we talking about before?
Stupid people. I really don't remember.
And that fed right into it. Benny's a stupid person.
Fair enough. Yeah, that sounds good. Tiffany's unpleasant.
Yeah.
That's the best word I got for her.
The hypocrisy is unreal.
Yes,
Oh
it
my
is.
God.
Between all of them.
I don't know. I just leave freaking Ziggy alone and ignore her.
I've been doing it since the case started. 6 months.
Yeah.
It was the first time I ever legit watched her. And I wasn't even watching. I was just listening. I just don't get it. Like, if you don't like somebody, don't watch them. It's not a hard concept.
No, it's not.
The hypocrisy is fucking unreal.
Oh, I know.
Hey, Kim.
I know. I keep telling people that this is just, and this is the only reason I keep watching. It's just like an exercise in, what do you call it? Just, the lack of self-awareness is just, it's insane. I mean, this is better than working in an office.
And that's the thing. I kept going back and forth between the two because I'm like, I can't listen to either one of them for too long. So I just got to jump back and forth. And they're both. That's why I'm like, this has to be fake. I don't even know if this is real.
Okay, you know what? And I'm not even kidding you. I'm going to say this was back in October. I asked Chasing, do all the creators get together and have meetings behind the scenes?
I think she once told me about that. I do.
I've wondered that. I sort of have.
I did. I mean, I asked her, and she was like, no, why would we do that? And I'm like, oh,
sometimes
because it is. It's just, I mean, no, but I mean, the only reason I think it's that I think it might be real is because it goes so fast. I mean, the soap operas on TV do not go this fast.
That's true.
The rate at which that this goes, there could be like nothing by Wednesday.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then it's going to be silent for 45 minutes. And what are people going to do for 45 minutes?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, they needed something. There's nothing to talk about now that Don's gone. Well, what are they going to talk
Right.
about? How are they going to keep this going? Well, let's make a fight, and let's
I do too,
get
Nikki.
a super chat.
Yeah, it's just it's just like now it's gonna be like, I don't know, just it's like just eating themselves from the inside out, It's just yeah. But I thought Benny was I gotta admit, I thought Benny was pretty damn funny today about going off on Trisha. I mean, that woman is just
Who's Trisha?
I can't.
I
She
can't watch
is missing,
Missing
but not forgotten.
but not forgotten.
Oh, she's such a
Yes.
fucking idiot. Someone told
I
me
mean,
to play one of her videos. I was like, so I did. I was like, this woman is an idiot. I was like, and
Yes.
she's so fucking wrong about everything she's saying. I was like, yeah,
yes.
I can't with this.
Oh, I could. Well, and then there's these videos. She just acts like. I guess she acts like a 14 or 15-year-old.
Yep.
Because the whole thing that started it all was, I guess she was the whole thing that started it was she put up a video. It had children's faces, and then Penny from True Crime Commentary, she said something to her about the kids' faces, and then it just started all this drama bullshit. And then Penny said it behind the scenes because I think that Penny is very professional.
I
If
don't
you're
know.
gonna say that YouTube is
Penny is
True
super
Crime
nice.
Commentary,
Who?
huh?
Who is it?
She does True Crime Commentary.
I don't know who she is.
She used to run around with Scott. She used to run around with Scott H.
Oh, I can't stand her. He is so fucking boring. I got through 5 seconds of the stream.
Oh, Laura, you should go join her second channel called, what is it, Skanky Scott?
I can't. I don't know.
She's got that would be a third channel.
Oh, is that her third channel? She did a third.
Yeah, there's another one that's
Scott.
something like fuck your thoughts or something. Penny, fuck your thoughts, or I don't know. But anyway, so this Trisha woman is stealing content from True Crime Commentary. Is it Crime Talk Obsessed? True Crime Obsessed, and a third person who I can't remember the name of. And this woman, she freaked the fuck out. Oh no, she stole stuff from Doug as well. And this woman, when people start bringing it, saying, hey, that's mine, and striking her all this other stuff, she comes right back and starts telling, screaming, bullying or whatever. And then, all those people that had their stuff stolen, they're like, well, here's our proof. This is when it was uploaded, blah, blah, blah. And this woman just keeps going, and she's like, well, YouTube can't know that, or it's just insane. And I have forgotten. Oh, that's where I was going. But some of the, these just Benny making fun of this Trisha woman, it was freaking hysterical today.
It was hilarious.
Oh, this woman, but I mean, it's like this woman takes a licking and keeps on ticking. I mean, otherwise, I would be like, okay, you know what, Benny, that's not appropriate. I would be like,
I got tickled when she did the part where she said that she was in a rehab clinic, a methadone clinic for a year, but she wasn't an addict, never had been.
Oh my God.
Oh,
sounds
so
like
pain pills for a year, but she wasn't an addict.
Okay. She just went there for research.
Who the fuck knows?
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, she's just a mess. There was one time I was watching her, and she was trying to say, I don't know if you're familiar with Toyota Tacomas, but my husband and I owned one for about 20 years. There are these little not pockets, they're little, storage areas underneath the back seats. She was trying to say that you could fit a child in this little area. I mean, the bench
There's no
seats, these
way.
like these seats back there, they maybe go to the middle of your thigh. And she's just like saying this stuff, and I'm like, listen, lady. I was like, my husband and I owned a Toyota truck in that, time frame that was made in that time frame that they're talking about.
Yeah,
And I was like, no, there's a divider in there. You could not sit on that seat without the divider there.
exactly.
He said, because it wouldn't support it. It needs support in the middle. I'm like, you stupid fucking cow. Oh my God. The woman is just, I mean, yeah. And it was like, and I completely picked apart her theory. I mean, her just,
Well, you can
I
pull up some
mean, I don't know.
interesting stuff about her on Google, let me just tell you.
Yeah, that's what it seems like Benny did.
Well, I
And
pulled
I'm
up,
sitting there, I'm like, Benny, that's a little bit far, but
yeah,
at the
I
same
pulled up
time,
a
it's like,
court case where she apparently had testified for a girl. Her boyfriend had shot her or stabbed her or something. And
the
I was,
boyfriend, who
the
did the
boyfriend,
boyfriend stab?
it was her neighbor. And he stabbed the girl or something. And apparently Trisha testified against him or testified on behalf of that girl. She was like a
Oh,
a known drug user and prostitute and all this other stuff, and Trisha was her neighbor.
uh-huh.
But I did find this little interesting thing, and I really did not think this about her. It says Trisha Jenkins testified that she knew the victim and that she and the victim were with men before. On cross-examination, Jenkins acknowledged having a prior conviction for solicitation of prostitution, but denied any prior conviction for drug possession.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
was
and I
like,
seen that
holy
too.
shit.
Well, and that's the thing though, is she keeps saying, well, I don't know where people are getting that from, that I was a prostitute, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, from court records.
It's public knowledge. I mean,
Right. I mean, what is it? What is
I
wrong with
would have
this
never
woman?
admitted that in court, even if I was. I'd have just said, yeah, that's my
No,
neighbor, and
I
her
would,
boyfriend stabbed her.
yeah, I'd have been like, that's another Trisha Jenkins. That ain't me.
I said, that wasn't me. I don't know who the hell that person is.
But yeah, it's just like, this woman just keeps hanging on.
Do what, Kathy?
And yeah, she just keeps hanging on. And it's like, why are you hanging on so long, lady? Yeah, she just keeps saying, well, then she says that there was a sewer flood and she needs to replace her kids' stuff. And I'm like, you live in an apartment. They're going to replace that stuff.
Yeah, you don't replace
What are you
that. The
talking
landlord
about?
does that. The landlord does that.
Exactly.
I still don't
Yeah, and I
understand
went
why
in
she
there.
doesn't have a headstone for her child's grave after 7
Benny
years.
was like, Benny was finding him for like $100. I shit you not. Granite ones for under 200 with prime shipping.
Exactly, Nikki. I
I
wouldn't
see.
say anything in your courts. Everything is available to the public. Exactly.
Kind of strange that they've got prime shipping, but yeah, Benny's like going
Yeah,
through, and I'm
that
like,
blowed my mind when you said you could get headstones on Amazon. I'm like, holy shit.
and the only reason I knew was because Benny pulled them up. I was like, what the fuck?
That's
I was
crazy.
like, yeah, and he's like, oh look, this one's got free 2-day shipping, and I look at the screen, I'll be like, oh my goddamn, that's fucking Amazon. Yeah, and he's like showing us pictures. He's like, look, this one's real nice. You can have your face, the kid's picture etched in this one. I'm like,
I don't know what
oh
she's
my
doing.
God.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know.
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm getting a little tired. It's been a long day today. We got up early this morning to do housework.
Yeah, I gotta see what Benny's been doing because he's been on since like 3 a.m.
Lord.
He's been on all day today.
Yeah, I can't do
all
that all
day.
day long. I cannot do that all day long.
Well, most of it he was making fun
Yes,
of
Nikki,
that
you can
Trisha
get
woman.
headstones on Amazon, and somebody said you could buy a casket from
Yep, you
Walmart.com.
can buy a casket. Oh well, you know, I went on Amazon. You can buy a casket on Amazon,
You
but it's not
can?
eligible for. Yeah, but it's not
That is
eligible for Prime
crazy.
shipping.
That is crazy.
You can buy pet caskets on there too, and urns. They've got urns for people and for
Well, now
pets.
I know they have the urns because my sister passed away in October, and she was a
Mhm.
big Prince fan. She loved her some Prince, loved that man. And her daughter
Oh,
had, yeah, she was 56. She had cancer and we didn't know it. We thought she had COVID.
she was young.
Yeah, she was eat up with it and we didn't even know it. It had
She didn't
already took
tell
over.
you all, or
Well, she didn't know. She didn't know. She drove herself to the emergency room and she
mhm.
collapsed when she got into the emergency room and they took her and put her in a room. Well, when they did a CT scan, they had seen that her entire right lung was engulfed with it. It was
Oh
going
my.
over into her left lung and she had COPD on top of that, plus pneumonia. And it had attached to her adrenal gland and her liver. Thank you, Kim.
Mhm.
And she was 5.5 years older than me. So she was the middle one.
Yeah.
And the doctor came in after he did the CT scan and he told her that she had cancer, but we didn't know what kind it was. They later told us that it was small cell lung cancer. And her
Mhm.
daughter came in from South Carolina and stayed with her, and she was there when she passed. She was there 4 days with her mama before her mama passed away, and it's really sad for her because she just cremated her dad 3 months before that.
Oh
So
my.
it was really rough for her, but like I said, my sister was a big Prince fan, and she found an urn that's purple with a white dove on it, and that's what she's going to get for her mom's ashes.
Oh
So
wow.
I said, well, at least she'll be sitting on your mantel place in style, which is what she would have wanted.
Mhm.
She always said, I have to be the
Exactly.
center of attention. Put me where everybody can see me. Yeah, her ashes are here with us right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to go pick her up. So her daughter doesn't want to put her ashes in the urn. She said, I just can't do it. I don't want to look at them. So, but
Give
she's
it
not
some
suffering
time.
anymore. That's what I have to go with because she had been sick for a few
Mhm.
months. And like I said, we thought she had COVID.
Wow.
Yeah. Last year was a very
Wow.
crappy year for me. And I was really glad when it was over. While everybody else was up celebrating their New Year's Eve, I went to bed at 10:30 because I really was just over
Yeah.
2021. Laura knows. Laura knows what I
Yeah,
went
I'd
through. I
say
mean, my best
so.
friend got killed in a car wreck in February. Then I had my half sister
Oh
passed
my.
away in May. So, and then I lost my other sister 5 months after that. So, yeah,
Oh
it
my
kind of
God.
last year was sucky.
Hey, I got a question
No.
because I don't know. I'm watching Tiffany and Benny.
Uh-huh.
I'm munching on chips, and 7 women came forward to speak about Don.
Huh?
That exactly. That was
Yeah.
my reaction. What's 7?
7 women.
Yeah, they were. Oh, my dog, he looks like he's gonna bark. But you know how they look like you're like, oh, you're gonna bark. Anyway, never mind. Um, yeah, it was it's a total of 7 women. They all came forward and talked to
Who?
the district
Where did they
attorney
come
out there in
forward?
Utah.
Oh.
Where did
It
they
was
come
right
forward?
after. It was right after Jeannie and them came forward.
Okay,
It
but
was
they
real
came
soon
forward on
after that.
YouTube. But they came
Yeah,
forward on
and then
YouTube. And
I don't.
then
Oh,
miraculously 5 other people came up? That doesn't even make sense.
Where did she go?
I don't know.
I think I hit something. My whole chat disappeared. Sorry.
no, I'm back. No, I live out I live out in rural Ohio, and sometimes my internet's a little bit iffy, especially when the neighbor kid is home for the weekend. Swear to God, it's the neighbor kid.
So I just
Neighborhood kids chews up the bandwidth.
what 7 people
I didn't know.
forward?
I know one of them was a friend that came over to spend the night with Jeannie, and I guess Dawn is supposed to have touched her and that. But I mean,
Okay, so
okay,
all
you
these
know what?
alleged people came forward, but nobody went to the police
There
because
they
the
are.
police ain't doing jack shit. Sorry, not buying it. My
I
friends
don't know,
all come up.
but that's not what we're here for. I'm not saying it's unimportant, anything like that. We're here for summer,
Exactly.
and
But I just,
we're
Tiffany
here for summer, and
it's
that's
Tiffany
it.
says stuff like this, and it goes like wildfire.
Yeah, I mean, unless they know exactly what's going on, they shouldn't even be telling anybody that.
That's my point.
Yeah, just yeah. 1 minute she says she's for summer, and then the next minute she's, saying it's dawn and blah blah blah. You know what? Just shut up, Tiffany. Just
That's what
shut
I've
up.
been saying this whole time, though. Is it's
It don't matter.
always about Dawn and Candace. It's never about Summer with them ever.
Thank you and good night. Exactly.
Elvis has left
Exactly.
the building.
Exactly.
If I'd have had a mic, I'd have dropped it.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much that's it. I was on what was it? Oh, I was on Chasing last night, and she had a live stream going, and I pointed out to her, and I keep ranting and raving about this on different people's, I mean, in their chat, because it really bugs me. I looked it up, and the human right, and it is a human right, was first outlined in, I think it was a declaration or something, and that was chaired by Eleanor Roosevelt.
Mm-hmm.
Article 11 establishes, and this is a United Nations document, so everybody in the United Nations agreed to this, that innocent until proven guilty is a human
Exactly.
right.
I
Exactly.
agree. I've been saying screaming
There's
after
nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say after that. Just shut up.
Yeah.
It's a human right. We're
I
in
mean,
the
it's
United
just like
Nations. It's a human right. Shut up.
I agree. I've been screaming
Just
after
shut up.
cops.
Right, but I
see
mean,
what
it's like,
told
I
me.
feel like that's like, I win. Shut up. I'm not going to argue it with you. There's nothing to argue. Just shut up.
No, but I mean,
Like,
I had told people, I said, it doesn't really, like you can holler they're guilty. Obviously, the law enforcement doesn't have enough evidence to say they are. So who the hell are we to say they're guilty?
well, and here's the other thing, okay? Here's the other thing. Now let's say that, Dawn and Candace, let's hypothetically, they could go around to all the YouTubers that have some money, like Marissa. They could sue her for malice slander or
Mm-hmm.
defamation or whatever. Here's the thing though, is at this point they are innocent.
Exactly.
If a civil case is going to go through the courts way faster than a criminal one, and it's going to go, and it's going to go right up to bench trial, jury trial, whatever. No, it's defamation. You're saying that he's
Exactly.
guilty.
And
You're defaming him.
I think that
That's it.
Candace needs to
And you
sue.
made him lose his job.
Exactly.
Huh?
I think Candace needs to sue Molly for some profits off that shirt she's selling with Candace's name on it.
I didn't know anything about that.
Oh yeah, she's got a shirt in her store from where. You remember when Candace called her a dumb bitch?
Oh,
Got it on the
yeah.
shirt and got Candace's name underneath it, selling it in her merch store.
I know that there was something about that they
She
were
told
going to
people she
change
had them in her
it or
store that they were for sale.
And she is a dumb bitch.
Exactly.
I think Candace nailed it right on the head right there.
Mhm. Exactly.
But yeah, I feel so bad. So bad. I feel so bad for what they did down there. I
And
can't believe they
I
did
agree
it.
with what Kim said. She said that's what I was just about to say. All the time they can't find nothing on them and they haven't been arrested. Let it go and focus on Summer. But they won't do that.
Thank you.
They won't do that. They're too busy saying, "Oh, they did it. They did it. We've got proof." Well, show your proof or shut the hell up.
Exactly. And all they have is a whole bunch of something about a little plastic sword or I don't know. And then somebody squatted to relieve themselves on their property. That's just ugly. Who
Yeah,
does that?
exactly.
You don't squat and relieve yourself. I mean, oh,
Oh, but now they weren't trespassing, remember? Even though they said they were on their property, I'm pretty sure that's trespassing.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the way that's the way you get shot in Tennessee.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to get shot up here in Ohio too. Yeah.
You
No,
let
you
me
stay
catch
on your
somebody
own
stopping a
shit.
squad out here peeing in my property, I'm gonna get the hose to their ass.
Oh, my hose don't go that far.
Nikki says yes, she does have that shirt for sale, and it does have Candace's name on it. So isn't Candace entitled to part of the profits off that shirt?
Mhm.
That's what I
Yep.
thought.
I'd say so. Oh, I'd say it's more than that because I don't think Candace can go out and get a job with all this bullshit.
No, there's no way.
What employer's going to want to hire her when who knows when those people are going to show up?
Exactly. Do
Don
I
is Don is lucky that he even gets any work
Yeah.
from Tucker Drywall. He is damn lucky.
Well, you know they
Damn
took him.
lucky.
They took him in the back of the police station, back of the courthouse, to take him to court, to where nobody could see him because of all this YouTube shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
People that
don't
were
know.
protesting against him were standing out there waiting on him to bring him out. I guess all shackled up. Well, they took him through the back to avoid
Good.
all of that nonsense.
Oh, good. Yeah, because Chasing said she got it in my head that we were going to go down there and protest the protesters.
Well, you should have came down there. We were there.
I thought about
And
it.
I wasn't really
yeah.
protesting those protesters. I didn't even know who the
Oh,
hell
I
those
would have
people
protested
were.
him.
I didn't
I
even
would
know
have
who those.
protested him.
Yeah, we're not a very Christian bunch. That's what that lady said about us. Well,
I don't care.
you know,
Dan Skippy's
I'm
an atheist.
Christian. I'm all about me some Jesus. You know, I mean, my big thing was just like I had said
What does
before.
that have to do with it? Were you swearing at them?
They weren't there because Dawn was going to court over a violation of probation. They were there to hound him over Summer. Oh, I love Chasing's Petty Betty too. That cracks me up when she does Petty Betty.
Oh yes, Petty Betty. Yeah, and well, it's like that, and some of it doesn't make sense. You're sitting there, and you're like, what the fuck? Then you got to go around to all the other channels to try to figure out what she's talking about.
Yeah, Kim, I agree with you. Well, I mean, really, is there such a thing as a perfect parent? I mean, it's not like you get a manual that tells you how to do this, that you know, how to be a perfect parent.
Mm-mm. No, I would say not.
And it's just like I had said earlier, just because they didn't live in a big old house. I watched on the news tonight where a couple living in a big fancy house that costed hundreds of thousands of dollars had security cameras and locks on all the doors and the cabinets. I mean, like high-tech security. You got to have like a key card to get in them so that their kids couldn't get to food and couldn't get, you know, they knew where they were 24/7 in the house. And the kids had went to school and told the teachers that they were afraid to be at home with their parents. And the police went And after seeing this, took those children out, and the oldest one I think was 16, and
Yeah.
took them out of the home. There was 3 of them.
That's just bizarre. You know
So I
what
mean,
though?
obviously,
Candace
you don't
doesn't.
have to live in low income to be a bad parent.
No, you don't. Candace did a. She did a lot with those kids. I wish my mother would have done that with me. But I mean, my mother was, severely mentally ill. My mother never did that stuff. I mean, and even when she wasn't that sick, as sick as she is now, she never took me and did none of that stuff. So what? What is it? I think there's been a few times I've told Doug there is nothing wrong with that water that they were swimming in. It's just
No.
muddy. It's just muddy eastern water. That's all it is. It wasn't stagnant. There wasn't any kind of a shine on the top of it. I mean,
No.
there wasn't no mosquitoes living in it. That was moving water. It was fine. It was fine.
Exactly.
But yeah, I
And I'd
mean,
say they're not the only people that take their kids there to swim.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yep.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I just,
We used to all the time when I was little.
yeah, when we were little, we used to go swim in a place called Horse Creek, and my God, people would have thought by today, they'd have been like, my God, I can't believe your parents took you there. My mama used to take us and drop us off when we were teenagers.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. Yeah, some of this stuff that they're, and
She probably shouldn't have left us there. We
she
were
probably
teenagers.
had it with y'all. She probably had it. Was just like, get out of the house.
She's like, get out of the
And you
car.
said,
She'd say, get
yeah,
out
she
of the
probably
car. I'll be back in 4 hours. Okay. Be ready when I get here. I'm not getting out of the car. If I have to get out, I swear to God, I'm going to beat you to death. Yeah, I mean, that's just how we grew up. But like I said, I grew up as a disciplined child. Therefore, I'm not out here shooting up schools, movie theaters, robbing banks, acting a damn fool. I'm not out here
well,
protesting
yeah,
people's jobs, screwing up their livelihood.
yeah. I mean, I wasn't, and I would not say that I was not disciplined, and I still would not have done any of that. But I mean, the thing is if the parent is taking the time to discipline their child, then they're going to know if there is something wrong in their mind.
Exactly. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
And
It's
I
just,
don't
I
believe
mean,
half that shit that Allie said that she did to the kids either. I don't believe that. I just don't. I just do not believe that.
mm-mm. No,
I don't believe that
no,
she
and
made those youngins lay down on hot pavement. Who the hell would do that?
well, okay, so here's the thing. She said that the kids got out of the pool. They were wet, and they lay down on hot pavement. It really, I don't know. I guess the house I grew up in, we did have an in-ground pool, and we also had like a black top that had to be sealed every year
Yeah.
driveway, and it wasn't ever all that hot. And I
Yeah.
guess to me, it's like, okay, yeah, I live 6 hours north, but I don't think the climate is that different.
I swear
You see what
Kim's
I'm saying?
cracking me up. Yeah. Kim's cracking me up
What's
over
she
here.
doing?
She said when I was a kid, there was 3 weeks near us. We had to have tags and all to go swim, but it was seaweed water. It was gross, but it was great. And sometimes she said I did not proofread my comment. 3 lakes near our house. I love you, Kim. I do it
She
too.
said it.
I do it too.
3 what?
3 lakes. She
Oh.
put weeks.
Oh.
Are you using Siri?
Oh.
Because Siri, every time Kathy tries to make her Siri send a text, it sends the most stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life to people.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what
Exactly.
is it?
Nikki said,
Do
I do
not
not believe
believe.
the kids were made to lay on hot pavement and no one reported it. In fact, that woman let her kid go with Candace. Exactly. If
Yes.
you thought a woman was abusing her kids, why would you let your child leave with her?
free baby. Oh well, it gets him out of the house, and it's a free babysitter for Candace.
Well, then she's no better.
But
Well, then she's no better than how she's portraying
exactly.
Candace.
I don't think she is.
I
I
don't
don't think
either.
she is. And I think from what I have seen, and it's on YouTube, of this Andrew Phelps guy,
Yeah.
he's rough around the edges, and I would also he's rough around the edges, and I would let him watch one of my beloved healers. I would let him. I think to me he hits me like a stand up guy. So I'm hoping that he can, once they figure out what's going on with Hunter, I'm hoping that he can keep him. He shouldn't have ever been down there. No offense to Tennessee, he shouldn't have been down there. So it shouldn't, and they keep saying, well, what is it? Well, if nothing happened, then why is Hunter traumatized? I don't know because this little girl meant something to him. He had an
Yeah.
attachment to her. He spent a lot of time with her, and all of a sudden she is a young little kid plucked out of his life.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. Of course, to me, of course, he's traumatized, whether he had something to do with it or not. He's
Exactly.
going to be traumatized. What the hell's wrong with these
Exactly.
people?
Well, that's just like
I don't know.
these hills on the ground people. I wouldn't let those crazy sons of bitches look for my lost car keys, let alone my lost child.
Oh my God, no. I,
You
Those
guys
people
gotta
are
see what I'm
idiots.
doing. Hold on, I'm almost done.
Okay.
what's she doing?
She's
Is
watching
she making
Tiffany.
candles?
No. You'll see in a
Oh
minute.
God.
Hold on. I need like 7 more minutes.
Is she making candles?
See, Kim, talk, text, writes whatever it wants sometimes. Like, what the hell? Siri does it to Kathy all the time. She'll go ahead and send them. Her son messaged me one day. He said, please take Siri away from my mother. I mean, she'll tell her what to say and it'll type out the stupidest bunch of shit you've ever seen. She'll say, send. Then she'll send them another one. She'll say, Siri's stupid. She's a stupid bitch. Don't listen to her. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I found that you have to say it real slow. And my husband says that I have an accent. He's from Colorado. I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, Lord,
I
he'd die
don't
if
think
he'd
they
hear
have
mine.
accents. Huh?
He
Oh,
would
I
die
know.
if he heard my accent.
No, he wouldn't. His grandparents, they're from down in Florida, and they were old Floridians and had the kind of the Floridian kind of accent. And
Yeah.
instead of saying hurricane, they said hurricane.
Hurricane.
Yeah, hurricane. So yeah,
I remember when we moved to North
but yeah,
Carolina, I said yuns. First time when we first moved to North Carolina, I said, well, what are yuns doing? And these people looked at me and they're like, yuns. I said, well, what do you say? They said, you all. I said, well, I
y'all.
don't say that. I mean, I say
Yeah,
things weird. I can't help it. I don't say
yeah, no.
potato and tomato. I say mater and tater.
Mhm. Yep. I mean, I would say potato, but I know what you're talking about when you say mater
Oh,
or
thank
or
you, Nikki.
tater.
In my defense, I have lived in Tennessee practically my entire life. I was not born in Tennessee, however. I was an Army brat. My dad was stationed in Fort Leavenworth, Kansas when my mom had me.
Molly is.
No.
I've lived in Ohio almost all my life. I lived down in South Carolina, down in the what do they call it, lowlands or low something. It's low country. And
I've
I
got
lived for about a year down in low country.
my niece lives in South Carolina. Now, my sister, the one that just recently passed away, she lived in Loris, South Carolina for years.
Mhm. I don't know where
Down in
that is. We
Horry,
used to live
down
in.
in Horry County. She used to get tickled. She'd say, "I live in Horry County." I said, "I don't think that's how it's pronounced." She said, "That's exactly how it's pronounced." And sure
I
enough,
live in Licking. I live in Licking County. We get all kinds of nasty jokes out of that.
kind of like Intercourse,
So, yeah.
Pennsylvania. I just don't know that I could
Oh,
live in a
wow.
town called Intercourse. And I sure as hell don't want to live in Hershey.
I've been to Hershey once, to the Hershey Hotel and stuff like that.
Well, the next time
I
you go
remember
to
it being
Hershey,
real nice.
Pennsylvania, go by Molly's with some signs and pick at her damn ass. See how she likes it.
I'd have to think of something to put on the sign. Yeah, I no, she's just unpleasant.
She is very
I don't know
unpleasant.
how she. I don't know how
Hey,
she. Her
Sissy.
husband seems like he's. Yeah, her husband seems. Doesn't he have like a college education?
She says he does.
He looked like a normal person on that whatever it was, White
On that
Swap.
wife swap.
He
Oh
looked.
my God. I
Yeah,
watched that
he looked normal.
and I was just like, my God, who the hell is this woman? Little did
It's
I know
just.
that years later I'd be on YouTube talking shit about her. I
I
didn't
never
always
watched that show.
I did not always talk shit about Molly. I used to like Molly before Molly, like I said, became the person that she is now.
I
I
always
can't
thought she
stand her
was.
now.
I know this sounds so stuck up because I'm not really. My dad's, he was a physician. I got to go to private schools, but he was a family physician. They
Yeah,
don't make that much money.
no.
And I feel like so stuck up saying this, but it's like, how else do you describe it? Molly is new money.
Yeah. Yeah.
She is new money trash. I don't know what else. How else do you say it? What else is there?
That would be pretty much
Let
how I
me.
would sum it up.
I mean,
I've
tell
always
tell
wondered
me
that
how
too,
else.
Nikki.
I mean,
Nikki,
what other word is there?
no, there's not another one. Nikki said, I always wondered what MGL's in-laws think of her.
Oh
Embarrassment,
God,
disgust,
I
disappointment,
hope they're dead. I hope they're dead.
and not
Not
have to see it.
not that I. Yeah, I hope they're resting in peace. They didn't have to live through it.
Kim
Yeah,
said,
I
I've lived
couldn't.
in New
She's just.
Jersey my whole entire life and probably always will. Yay me. I've
She
lived in a
she
few
eats so.
places.
She eats. I don't. It was some kind of a piece of meat she was eating on camera one day. She picked the piece of meat up like dead center with a fork and takes a bite off of this big, like you would like when you were a kid and you'd be eating a chicken patty.
Yeah.
She just takes a bite out of it,
I
and
just
I'm
can't
like,
watch her eat. It's like a cow chewing cud. I just can't do it.
well, it had gone too far when she picked it up with a fork and just took a bite off of it, like
Oh yeah, it was
I don't
bad.
know, like it was a meat popsicle.
And I wonder, does she eat like that out in public when she goes out with her husband? I would be embarrassed.
I don't know.
Now, I
I
would like
don't
to go to
know.
Hershey Park. Do you think
What
someone is
is that?
asking her to eat online? It's an amusement park thing in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I think, isn't it, Kim?
Why would somebody be paying her to eat online?
I don't know. Maybe they like gross, disgusting things. I don't know. I don't know. People are paying
Yeah,
Foodie Beauty on her OnlyFans. And I mean, I don't know if you know who Foodie Beauty is, but oh dear God. That's another one
I
that
think I
disgusts me to
do.
watch her eat.
I I don't really watch YouTube as much as I listen to it.
Foodie Beauty is she's like a reality channel, I guess you could say. It's like a really bad soap opera that never damn ends between her and this
Oh,
guy Natter, who apparently has given her 2 STDs, but she loves him. I love him. Y'all just don't understand. No. She loved him, but he just used her. She paid his rent, bought him a $2,000 iPad, bought him 2 phones, set up his YouTube channel. Now he's bigger than she is. Everybody goes to his channel because she makes everybody join a membership to even say anything in her chat. You can't even comment. Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh,
It's horrible. She shaved her head. Swear to God,
I've
shaved
seen
her head
her.
bald. I said,
I've
well,
seen her.
oh yeah. I thought, well, if you think that's going to get him back, you're crazier than hell.
There is a clip channel with a man that comments on her videos,
Yes.
but he's not wearing a shirt.
He's not wearing a shirt. I'm trying to think of who that is.
I don't know. It was somebody that I
There are
saw on the
several.
cruise.
There are several that do her.
I know, but not doing it without your shirt on. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
that's
kind of
gross.
random.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. Laura, are you still eating?
Yeah. I thought she was making candles.
I don't know what.
No, I'm making something else. Just give me 1 more minute.
Okay.
She's making something else. I'm afraid to know what it is.
She sounds like she's doing some secret spy shit back there or something.
I thought she was listening to Tiffany.
Is she going to porn bomb me?
So I'm going to show you what I've been working on, but I haven't tweaked it yet. All right.
I said, is she going to porn bomb me?
No. So
Thank you.
I was thinking she was pooping.
I'm going to share my screen. But again,
Okay.
it's not
Okay.
that. It's a rough version. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Now I want to know
Kathy's not paying
she would
attention.
feel if I started selling this in my store.
Okay,
You gotta
hang
share
on.
my screen.
What does it say on it?
It says pills on the ground.
Pills on the ground. Can I have one?
Featuring Marissa Dazinski.
Can I have one?
Sure.
I would support that. I would support that. Hell yes.
How would she feel if someone did that?
Exactly.
I mean, so yeah,
Exactly.
on, but let me tweak it. Now you guys see what I've been working on.
Okay. You me take it down now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that?
It was
Did
a
she
t-shirt that said pills on the ground and it had Marissa's name on it. She said, now how would she feel if somebody made a shirt about her with her name on it? I would buy it.
Pills on the ground?
Pills on the ground.
With a bunch of
Winter Moon said she would rock it. Everybody wants one. Lindsay says no.
All right, let me tweak it. Hold on.
Lindsay said no.
Pills on the ground. You know what? Actually, that would be good because I work in a pharmacy.
Hey, really? That's funny.
Yeah, I've got. I keep meaning to make a cross stitch that says, "I found a cross stitch pattern for her. Have you taken your meds today?" I do have an ad. There is a cross stitch that I put up in the pharmacy. It says, "Be nice or leave."
Exactly.
Oh, you should. Some people, they just freak out.
I would wear that shirt.
I'll have to go back and look at
That
it here in
pills
a
on the
minute.
ground shirt. I would wear that just to prove a point.
I would wear it just to freak out my boss. I'm sure he'd be like, "What the?"
He'd be like, "What the hell?"
He'd be like, "That's not appropriate."
Say, well,
I'm be like, "Well, I thought it was a theme." So,
Nikki,
I hope-
some women get paid just from men just to look at their feet.
I used to be a nail technician, and we had those people.
I
We
don't
did.
like
That was
feet.
a nail tech. All through
Yeah.
college.
I don't like feet. And eyeballs. I have issues with eyeballs. I want to wear contacts so bad I can't stand it. But I can't stand anything coming near my eyeball.
Huh.
We had to stay at a motel in Nashville. My niece had a tumor on her femur bone and had to have it
Yeah.
removed when she was younger.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about Katie. Kathy said, "Who are we talking about?" But she had found a magnet on the phone book in the motel room and had a great big eyeball on it. And I had went to sleep and I woke up and that big old eyeball was staring at me, freaked the hell out of me. I cussed her. I cussed her so damn bad. She sends me pictures of her eyes all the time. I'm like, if I swear to God. And now her 8-year-old daughter does it. She'll be sitting in the house and she'll say, "Mimi, I sent you a picture. Check it out."
Ouch.
Oh.
And it's her eyeball close up. She's a bad influence on her children.
Oh my. That's she sounds like my kind of gal.
No, she's a hoot when she wants to be. She can be a biddy when she wants to be too, though. But she gets it on us. We made her the way she is. So she was spoiled as a child. She's still spoiled. 27-year-old and still spoiled rotten. Did you seriously just sit over and say, "No, she's not"? She said, "I'm going to tell her what you said." Go ahead, narc. Snitches end up in ditches. Remember that. Laura, you better do something with your friend over here.
Snitches end up in ditches.
Snitches end up in ditches.
I thought it was snitches get stitches, but sounds like y'all play for keeps.
Oh, yeah. Kim said, "Honestly, I'm not wearing a shirt with Marissa's name or Candace's name on it. Just ain't feeling it." I would wear it long enough to piss her off.
Yeah. Next time we come to protest, there's a protest at Dawn and Candace's house.
That's when we wear it.
Yep. Do pills on, that'll be our group, pills on the ground. Actually, you know what? Maybe since her address is public, why don't we just get her one and send it to her?
We could. Send one of those shirts to Marissa. Why stupid bitch would probably wear it?
I don't know.
Well, that was so sweet.
She would say that?
I'm sure she would. All right. Hold on.
Be like, "Oh, we're so
God,
glad you
she's working on it again."
Be like, "Oh, that was. Oh, we're so glad. Will you wear it? Why don't you put it on so we can see how it fits?"
Make sure you just show it on your live so everyone can see it.
Yeah.
With googly eyes. Ha ha. Googly eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off here because my puppy put himself to bed. So
All right, you have a good night.
I think it's a little bit late for him. I have to get up with him.
You have a good night, darling.
Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, I'm almost done.
I'd rather have a candle or even a shirt with some. Aw.
I'm almost done. Hold on.
Kim.
No idea.
You look like you're not feeling too good there, Kat. I'm sorry. We're about done. Laura just wants to show us this. I can't with this woman.
What'd she say?
She said, "I wish we had some fried taters with onions." I swear she eats like a little pig and never gains any weight. I don't know how the hell she does it.
I don't know.
Well, in her defense, she used to weigh about 272 pounds. I know, Laura, you've seen her, and I know you probably think I'm lying through my teeth. But I swear to God, she used to weigh about 272 pounds, and she had had that gastric bypass done. Well, it didn't take. She didn't lose any weight from it. Winter Moon said, "OMG, I miss fried taters." We eat them all the time here. But 12 years after that, she started getting real sick all the time. And it was like every time she would eat, she would get sick. And she just kept losing all this weight. And she lost like 129 pounds in 9 months.
Wow.
And we finally got her to the emergency room. And he's like, I told him, I said, "I think it has something to do with that surgery." So we took her to her surgeon. And he took that scope down and he called me on the phone, and I've never heard a doctor cuss. He said, "Why didn't somebody tell me she had a damn ulcer that big?" The doctor who had found the ulcer originally told us it was there, but said that wasn't her problem 8 months before that.
Wow.
So they had to go in and do reconstructive gastric bypass and put a feeding tube in her old pouch till the other one could heal up right. And now she just eats like a pig. She eats all day long and gains no weight.
Must be nice.
That's what I said. But she wants to gain, though. She wants to weigh about 150 pounds. Oh, Kim, honey, I had a ex-boyfriend. Him and my niece both tried to put eye drops in my eyes. And let me tell you, you can walk with your ass cheeks if you need to. Let me just throw that out there. It is possible. They do. Oh, happy birthday, Kim's hubby. I turn 51 next month. Ugh. I don't know. 50 wasn't that bad. I don't think 51 will be as bad either. What does that mean? What does what mean? Oh, Winter Moon said she couldn't eat those since she had the sleeve. Walk with your arse cheeks. You can walk with your butt cheeks. You can literally move yourself like you're walking across the floor with your ass if somebody's trying to put eye drops in your eyes and you don't like it.
What?
I know. I've had Lindsay go on tonight.
Laura's loud. She don't know what you're talking about.
No, I remember when Jonathan and Katie tried to put them eye drops in my eyes and they were sitting on me. And I did. I walked across the floor pretty much with my butt. That is true, Winter Moon. That is true. Are you almost done, Laura?
Yep. I just finished.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
I personally think it's fucking brilliant.
Did you put a Xanax on there?
Yeah, I don't know, whatever pills I can find online. But I think that's brilliant.
Yeah,
I like it. I would wear it. I know, Lindsay. No.
And if you can't see the top, it says "The Real Dumb Bitch." And it says "Pills on the Ground," Marissa Dazinski.
I want one of those.
Personally, I think it's great. I got to figure out why I can't make it bigger. It's too small on the shirt.
Yeah, it needs to be a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm. And for some
Lindsay
reason,
said no. Lindsay's saying no.
Come on, you got to admit it's funny, Lindsay.
It is funny. But I mean, really, how would she feel if people walked around with those shirts on with her name on it?
Exactly right.
It's no different. Winter Moon said, I want a hat and a mug.
I can do that. Hold on. I'll show you what a hat and a mug look like. That's easy since I already designed it and uploaded it. Hold on.
Kim said, thanks, guys. He said, thank you. And then he said, what's so happy about it? I go around telling my 8-year-old niece, I said, God, I'm half 100. She just looks at me like, what? Tell him he can go around and tell everybody that he's 21 with 29 years experience.
I would say she wanted a hat.
A hat and a mug. It's not that funny.
Let me look at the mug.
I have a sixth sense of humor, Lindsay. I would just wear it to protest.
What the
hell?
I love coffee mugs. Haha, big ones. I have a thing with thermoses. I collect thermoses. Don't ask why, because you don't know.
Seriously?
I do.
I didn't know that.
I used to have a thermos shaped like a green crayon, and I don't know. I think Kathy burned it up when the house caught fire. I don't put anything in them. I don't use them. I just like them. I take it back to that movie, The Jerk. My sister Bobby, the one that passed away, that was our favorite movie when they sung the thermos song. How would Bullhorn Betty feel if we all just camped outside her place? Yeah, really. I love tumblers with lids. Me too.
The problem with the mug, it's not like turning. So you can't really see it. I'll show you what I mean. It's not really showing it because it's a preview and there's no way to move it.
Yeah. But it just wraps around it.
Yeah.
I'm serious with signs that say stop the scam. Do what, honey? Okay.
It's funny though.
Lindsay said stop, laugh out loud. Lindsay, I love you.
I'm gonna make a We Love Lindsay shirt.
Yes, make us a We Love Lindsay shirt. She said no.
Too late.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Kathy's about ready for bed, you all, so I can't
How's
keep
she
her up
feeling?
all night. She's not feeling too good right now.
Aw.
She got a stomach bug. I love you too, Lindsay. I love all of you all. We need to do a fun night one night and just do fun stuff. Let Laura make weird, crazy shit on her computer. See what kind of crazy shit we can come up with.
All right. Sounds good. I can make anything.
That would be fun.
Oh, by the way, your candle went out today.
Oh, yay. You hear that, Kathy? Your candle went out.
I put you above some others so I can get it out.
Oh, I burnt your espresso wax melt all day. All day.
Oh, you just reminded me. I bought some wax melt burners. I got to put on the website.
Yeah, I advertised for your espresso scented. I said Laura doesn't like making those, but they smell great.
No, I have I actually just got more in. The new one smells better, but I don't know, last one just didn't smell so hot.
I like the last ones. Lord, it smells our house up like coffee, and we just had a good old time.
Aight.
Kathy,
All right.
Nikki said she hoped you felt better soon, sweetie.
Feel better, Kathy.
She said thank you all.
You're welcome.
All right. I love you all, and we will hang out again soon. I'm thinking of doing the Patreon candle level starting March 1st. Cool. All right. Everybody have a good night. I love y'all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.